Hello, everyone. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one-shots, mini-series, long-running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Tonight, we are playing Ep10 of Avatar Legend. Sure won't make any cry at all, and everything normal. But before we get into it and meet our cast, you have announcements to go through. First being, of that we are sponsored not only tonight, but every stream by Soul Muppet Publishing. They are a fantastic publishing house. Really cool belt. Little Blues, which we in the. Also, tell me if my mic is. Got a brand new microphone.
Mhm.
But yeah, you can check out all of their stuff at the provided in chat and decide to pay with our link. Support us, and we have coffee for you. Other than that, if you miss our streams, you can find them on our channel. It's just Oscar PG on YouTube. Have almost 400 videos. Yeah, I kind of noticed that my volume is going out. How about that? Tell me if that's any better. Um, but yeah, YouTube channel. We have a ton of videos. Go check them out. And I think that's it. Mess with my volume a little. But while I'm doing that and having you distracted by all of the faces in front, I'm gonna go around, let everyone tell you who they are, who they're playing tonight, and yeah, right to it. Go left to right, top to bottom. As always, are starting with Caitlin.
Hey everybody, I'm Caitlin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight, as ever, I will be playing Mayari Besho, a chronically ill waterbender of the successor playbook who uses she, they pronouns. You can find me at KKennyPlays. And yeah, I think Mayari is in quite a tizzy after the events of last episode. Not very happy with her friend Ember, but also kind of happy, but also very not happy. So there are a lot of conflicting feelings, but we will
As you
get
do.
through. Yes.
Um, how are you looking, like condition and fatigue
Oh,
wise?
yes. This is very important. So Mayari is, feeling pretty tired. She's two fatigue in. So still have some. I have some room to go. But I am afraid. I am troubled, and I am quite guilty. So I only have angry and insecure yet to fill in my conditions list. So be
I'm sure we'll get
watching
there.
for those. Yeah, I'm sure too.
And that brings us over to Matt, who not joined us last game, but we are very happy to have you back.
I'm so happy to be here. I missed y'all. I am Matt, he, him pronouns. I am playing Faye of the Bold Playbook, and I just saw Die off. We separated, and it was just a matter of, sometimes we have to walk our separate paths. But Faye, of course, has complete confidence in his friends, and he's sure that nothing bad happened while he was gone. And he's very excited to reunite and be ready to solve problems.
Yeah, no one's gonna die.
Exactly.
Or has already died.
Speaking of dying, over to Extel.
Hello. That is I. I'm Extel. I'm playing Ember Zolzaya, the firebender of a prodigy playbook. Both of our pronouns are he, him, and yeah, he's dead. Yeah. Dead. DED, dead. Yeah. So that I'm excited. I'm excited to play a zombie. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great
You're more of a ghost, but semantics.
yeah. Potato, potato. Yeah.
And skip over for the moment, and I don't want to say also. Your character has been through a lot, but I don't know that we could qualify any of it. But over.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I play Kim Tomo, the Guardian Playbook Earthbender, who is now apparently a crime lord, and has been through some shit. I am scared, and I don't know what else to say.
And without going into, you notice we have a guest stream. How you feeling coming in? Going.
It's gonna be fun. I love all of these characters very dearly. I got a crash course on the story so far and the characters that I am playing with today, and they all seem very fun. And I think I'm gonna do my best to help them stay alive or like not die again? Question mark. Apparently, two of them are very at risk for that, according to you and the words you just used. They were very specific wording, and I'm kind of concerned for them now. Concerned. That's how I feel going into this. Concerned for my friends.
One of them got trapped in a fire cage and nearly burned to death. And the other did burn to death. So.
All
Wait,
great
what?
times.
Damn. I'm so sorry. Wait, you're a firebender. How did you do that?
I was stronger than me.
Shember be number.
Shember me timbers.
Yep. He was tough.
I, of course, am Andrew, your storyteller for tonight's game, and for most games around here, although you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the GM's chair in weeks, we have a bunch of great people that want to tell a bunch of great stories. They're here. That's all we got. Can't stall anymore. Gotta get into it. Kick up some.
Get a +1 to the next hero roll, by the way.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
that's
right.
about to happen.
That's a whole.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cass did this to us last weekend, so we'll need it.
Yes.
Very
much so.
So, last time, he had a little heart-to-heart about how everyone, whatever, in this place, that we're kind of caught up in the middle of this war that really just got drug into. Balance spirits, the balance of the world in seems to just kind of be in a flux. One of you having taken on a shadow passenger, one that has allowed you to tap into a little bit the arts of bending, has brought you, it would seem, your final destination. Heart of whatever your goal is once you get there, I entirely leave your hands, but the problem is getting there. The heart is not only guarded, but actively consumed by the dark spirits that reside in the and they have no intention of letting you. Thankfully, you're not alone. Now met a few different benders, from names that you have heard of long in the past to names that you've never heard of. They all exist in the cross time, fighting side by side, clearing a path for you to get to. One of your party, Guy, unfortunately was unable to press on, consumed by the weight, and unfortunately escorted back to the physical world. Left you down to 3. If we pick up right where we left off, we've all just watched one avatar take off into the air, tackle one of these shadow beasts flying through the skies, rejoin the fight happening around. But I want to jump over. Okay.
Right.
Sorry. My mic seems to still be having some issues, but I'm going to. Let me know if that is any better.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, yeah.
Very crisp.
Crisp.
Yeah.
Mm,
Great.
crispy.
An autumn leaf.
Like Ember.
Faye,
Yes.
Come on, low blow.
It
your
was right there.
your
My
trip
bad.
back to where you all stepped into this portal with Guy, was that a fairly quiet one, or two of you talk much?
I'd say that most of it consisted of Faye trying to convince Dai to stay, but just not being able to do so, not being able to get through to him. And Faye probably ending with just his last plea being not knowing if we'd be able to do it without him, and then Dai ever being the ultimate in delivering wisdom, was able to show Faye that throughout all this, Faye, even when he was doubting himself, we were always able to get through it. We were always able to accomplish the task, in spite of potential collateral damage here and there. But we were able to get there, and I mean, whenever it came down to the rolls, Dai was always good at convincing us. So I imagine that Faye feels a little bit renewed at that, and promises Dai that he'll visit when they get back.
And as everything exists in balance, it's given. When something is taken, something is given. As Dai steps back into that same curious in between had taken to get here, force is immediately shoved back against you, and there is a person standing. And Elsie, I will let you. You're muted.
I did it to myself so nobody would hear me typing, and then I forgot I was muted every time. Anyways, she's about 5'4", like slender build, very much like almost a dancer build. And I would say, that her clothing is definitely more not formal now. It is more formal now. It's more of the Thai, Vietnam area inspiration going on with the coloring, and just there's like a almost not smug, but confused, interested, and serene look on her face as to coming across the group of individuals we have here.
Moment, it is just hey.
Oh, right.
And Zlak.
Is it a penguin duck?
Yeah.
It's a
Penguin duck.
bee penguin.
Bee penguin, penguin duck. I'm just making a bee penguin. A bee. Okay. All right.
Penguin duck. Who's ever heard of such a thing?
Well, it exists now. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna
Willed
put it into
it.
existence.
Yeah.
I willed it. Anything is possible if you will hard enough. You are not supposed to be here, I don't think.
I don't know, but I'm here and I'm trying to fix something. Why are you here?
Because this is where I reside now. I'm supposed to be here. This is my domain.
Okay. All right. So, sorry. We showed up and we found some stuff, and look, my friends will be better at catching you up than I am. I have just said goodbye to a good friend of mine. It's nice to meet you. I'm Faye.
Tian, and she'll shake your hand, absolutely, and kind of like parse what you just said and that there was more of you. And she's like, were you all traveling in a group at one of the poles, the North or South Pole? Did you no?
No. We spent a lot of time in the sewers, so that's kind of like our North Pole, North Star, if you will. But I don't think it was at the poles.
Okay. There's some confusion. I'm sure at this point she's heard of something similar of spirit portals opening elsewhere. But as far as she's concerned, she only knew about the North and South Pole, and that's where at one point she experienced something very similar to you. So there's like a compassion and like let's find your friends together. It's not safe to go alone here. Trust me
Great.
on that one.
Okay. Sounds good.
So you and then like I guess if Hoop lets me like segue you or guide you like towards them, and like I feel like there's like a general pull towards things that are not supposed to be here, with what she experiences like feeling wise in the spirit realm, and just like walk. It's not a rush thing. I don't think she realizes that you guys have like a thing to do, and it's just like a casual stroll and be like, I didn't realize that other portals had opened, but it is strange. Do you have something that needs to be done here? Like, there has to be a reason if a group of you, I've only heard of individuals, or even at this point, the last 100 years, the Avatar entering the spirit realm, but I don't think there's 5 avatars at a time.
Hey, you know what? That remains to be seen. I have faith. I believe, but you never know. You never know these things. I'm just saying. I think. Look, I have my bets going for which one of us is the Avatar, but as far as the portals and everything go, look, one of my friends, necklace, things happened, shadows. There's just all sorts of chaos, and we just want to save the world. We want to save our people. We're doing our best. Tien, can you help us? Please.
Oh, that sounds absolutely like something that needs to be done.
Great.
I strive to keep balance. I strive to make sure things stay in order, and I worked really hard to get things in order. And it sounds like whatever is going on after the last, Avatar, Aang did a great job. But since I recently felt his passing, there needs to be a next one. And what you're telling me is a bit of an allusion to something has gone wrong with that, and that you lot are involved. So yes, I will help you. That's my obligation. I have no idea entirely the story you just told me, but I can gather that there is at least a problem that I should be involved in, and we should actually speed up our pace.
Yeah.
You're taking bets on which one of you guys is going to be the next Avatar? Is that what you said?
Yes. Yes. I think it'll be my bestie Ember, but look, who knows?
There's like I think like almost a reminiscent nostalgia on her face, because this is absolutely a conversation she had at one point with her old friends. And there were definitely bets placed there too. So there's no like condescension in what you're saying. It's just a very much affection and nostalgia. And I think she's gonna like take your hand at that point, and we're gonna go fast. We're gonna like Sonic this shit.
Also
Excellent.
expedited, I would assume, by the fact that as you are walking, you can see a 3-4 story tall rift of energy just kind of grow and crack in the middle of the city.
Have you seen that before?
Not since I passed on, no.
Passed what? Wait, passed on?
Are you... I am a spirit now.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'm not living anymore. No, it's okay. It's fine. You didn't know. I
My
existed before
apologies.
Aang. Why? There's no need for apologies, please. I'm not anything special or relatively royal or apologies. We're friends. I'm gonna consider us friends now, and
Yeah.
I haven't been alive, I guess you could say, since Aang became the Avatar. That was when my job was done, and I not seceded, but passed on the duties of balance to him. And
Mm.
I was really tired of being alive at that point, I think. And that sounds really sad, but I'd been alive for a good portion of time, well beyond the years of normal.
I think I understand. Well, it's a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone who has passed on. This is it's a first for me as far as I know. So, look, I'm just excited that we can solve this problem together.
And I'm excited to have the problem solved. Are you... How exactly did you say you guys got here again? If it's not...
So, we talked
Okay.
to a fortune teller who said that we might be able to solve things. And so we all, said our goodbyes and everything. And we came back and a rift opened and we just went through.
A fortune teller.
Yes.
You listened to a fortune teller who opened a portal and you just went through, no questions asked.
Yeah. Why would they lie?
I am glad you found me, or I found you, whichever came first, I'm not sure, but I do truly think you were in need of my help. This is absolutely what is supposed to happen, and the cracks in the city is not foreboding well for us, so...
Yeah. This is destiny.
It is destiny. Things happen for a reason, you're correct. And when you left your friends to take this other party away to leave,
Right.
were they in danger?
No, I'm sure they're fine. They're the most, like I said, they could all be the Avatar. If you got 3 avatars, what
Then
could
there's
go
no
wrong?
balance. There's no balance if there are 3 avatars. That's the point.
Exactly, they're OP. They're overpowered. So then, how would anything go wrong?
I feel like the answers in the statement that you just spoke is that they would be overpowered and we'd have way too many avatars. We can't have 3 avatars, Faye.
Why not?
I am happy to say that the rest of this conversation, the explanation to Faye as to why there cannot be more than one avatar, just simply passes. Two of you rush your way back toward which the three of you, not knowing if when Faye is going to join you, would pray. Going into this, you have the assistance of all of the avatars, past and present. You can call upon them by spending points. Are my dice.
You remind us how many of those we have.
That's what I'm about to find out.
Oh, lovely.
Oh god.
17. I'm calling it.
Nap.
Lucky.
We did get a hero point. I am about
Yeah.
to roll
Great.
a d3 per each of you. If
Lovely.
you want to spend that hero point, I add an addition.
Ooh, do we want to spend it now or later?
For everyone or just for one person?
Total.
Okay.
What are we feeling, squad? What are we feeling?
Send
I'm
it.
so
Let's-
scared.
let's spend it. F-
All right.
Okay, y'all do whatever you want. I'm just
I
here,
guess
man.
I heard Ember say spend it, so
Spend it.
spend it.
Let's do it.
Somebody
All
else,
right.
somebody else give us a hero point.
We're doing it. We're doing it. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. I'm yelling ember. Yeah.
Oh,
Such a good song, though.
There are 12 spirit points to call on.
Nice.
Or we officially enter combat. Spend a spirit point to clear a condition. A spirit point to
1d3 for
1d. Anyone spending any?
No.
Is this the only chance we get to use it to clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Okay.
yeah. We'll keep
Great.
going.
Let's do it. Let's push.
This is the only time you
Yeah.
can do it without it costing you action in combat.
Lovely.
I think you should spend one.
Who has
Do I
who
even
has a fair
have
amount of
one?
fatigue? Does anyone have?
I think
Not before.
technically I have the least amount of fatigue.
You have 0.
I have zero.
I also have 0.
Oh, do I have 0 fatigue? Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
How much does May have?
I have
2?
2 fatigue and 3 conditions.
Go clear that shit.
Would I still have conditions too?
Oh, you died.
I love this.
You died.
I'm free of all.
Came back
a new
man.
No
Yeah.
consequences.
This
Y'all
is
are good
wonderful.
with it. I will spend
My-
1 spirit
my
point
balance.
to clear my fatigue.
Do it.
You
Where'd
can
my
clear
green
up to
Jolly
3.
Rancher
But
go?
Incredible. Okay, back to 5. Thank you all.
all right. Combat music going. Jump into. We're all at the of 5. Sorry, peeked the microphone there. At a range of 5, heart itself. Obviously, you want to get Mayari to the heart. I leave your individual goals as they may be.
Well, I do have a clarification, Hoop. Mayari, Ember, or both Mayari and Ember? Because Ember kind of, in dying, the agreement seemed to be that
The
Ember would be
Shavatars
the
in me.
sacrifice. But Mayari still has Malgrith in her. So I don't know that we know this, but I'm curious if we know or not.
As far as character understanding goes, it would just take one of you, yes. As far as player understanding goes, either of you could get there, both of you could get there, or honestly, neither of you could get there. I have contingencies.
Okay. All right, but what we understand is that one or the other of us needs to get there to end this thing. Incredible. Thank you. I'm getting it's a race. I'm getting there first.
I told you this was gonna happen. It's just gonna be a race between who can sacrifice himself fastest.
All right. And instead of me having to roll abilities for the 100 different enemies potentially hop on the field, I simply have a chart, 10 chart of effects that whatever enemies are constantly facing would have on you at the moment. Because work smarter, not harder. 10. 8. Are ephemeral reflections. The ground and buildings around you reflect distorted or alternate versions of themselves, prevents as you.
Oh fuck.
So, at the very top of, as always, start with
So I'm going.
anyone starting with.
Yep.
Feels about right. Yeah. All of us.
Tien and Faye, the two, unfortunately, don't really have a choice. Have to defend and maneuver to get into.
Okay.
That is literally.
Let's see what the rolls give us.
Then you can
I'm
all
so
roll
nervous.
with your.
Oh, my focus is negative.
Oh,
one.
what's my focus?
Focus is so good.
This is my thing. This is what I'm built for.
Ugh.
Ooh, ooh, I'm so nice.
Oh, I hate it. Don't
Yeah,
make
that's
that
about
face.
right. That's about fucking right for me.
That's a 10, baby.
That's
Nice.
I got a
Damn.
big old 9.
Now Kim rolls good. She's
I
fucking
got a
scared.
9 too.
6.
Got Tien.
3.
3.
Ooh, somebody could help out Faye, and Faye could maybe move or do whatever Faye needs to do, because a help will give you a +1 to the roll. But you'd have to take a fatigue to do it.
Well, starting off with a 10,
Fatigue.
I believe is Kim. So Kim,
Kim's one and only move that she ever cares about. Yeah, I'm gonna dust up.
well, on a 10 plus, you can mark a fatigue to do a learn technique, a practice technique, or you can use 2 different basic or mastered.
Hold on, wait, brain.
I believe
Brain, hold on. Okay, you guys want to talk about sacrificing yourself and shit? Dust step and divert. Dust stepping, step up into the air on thin pillars of dust and stone. Advance to a higher position and become favored and prepared. Any foe engaged with you can mark 2 fatigue to block this effect. I have no idea if that's something that's happening right now.
You are using bending, which is great, because we get to show off a mechanic. One of the moves that they would have gotten to use is going to attempt to shut down your bending for.
Oh no.
So would you
Not-
once again roll your focus, please?
Shit. That's a 6.
6. Step forward, getting ready to just slam your foot down and launch yourself upwards, and nothing happens. You can choose a
Took
different
my
move.
second action. I could still do.
Yeah.
Divert. in an alley within reach suffers a blow this exchange, I can suffer it for them. I can also retaliate this exchange, deal an additional 1 fatigue each time.
Absolutely, yeah. So you seeing that your attempt to get the high ground has failed, your bending seemingly cut off from you for the moment. Simply just get into this defensive stance as all of these reflections just start appearing around the group of you, getting ready to defend your friends. That was their action to cut off the bending. So Ember and Mayari, the two of you tied. Who wants to go first?
I insist.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Mayari. I think Mayari will look at Ember and then start to move forward and just like, okay, we're gonna do this. She doesn't she can't run. She doesn't want to overexert herself before she gets to the finish, but she's gonna try to move as quickly and as like carefully around the possible like the distortions that are happening. She's trying to like keep her blinders on and stay focused to get as far as she can through this section.
Have a basic or master technique, and of course, can spend a spirit point to call on the help of an avatar.
Great. I'm going to use the technique seize a position and move to a new location. So I'm going to attempt to move closer to the heart.
And it selections stop you from moving. They cannot. We'll simply seize a new position. You will now be at distance of. And Ember.
Also seeing the position. Yeah. Moving. I'm also moving closer.
Absolutely.
I think it's they both look at each other and they both start.
Yep, they start going.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. It's gonna be over to them. Don't think. I'll read through the case. Advance and attack. Wait and observe. Yeah, nothing. Faye and Tien, take your positions. Charge forward, officially joining the fight. Seeing your companions sprinting up this long stretch of street towards the heart, a war going on around them between larger than life historical figures of former avatars that you recognize, that you've seen pictures of, as well as individuals that you've never seen before. So the two of you are joining the fight at the distance of 5. Right alongside Kim.
Sweet.
And unfortunately, that means that I now have the entire run of the entire rest of this round of combat.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Do your worst, I say.
Everybody buckle up, buddy.
Hey, Ember doesn't get to say do your worst. I'm taking the hits for you. You don't get to do that.
And that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Oh.
I think we are going to call the storm as under advance and attack.
You're gonna do what now?
What kind of what?
Oh, the
You're
store.
gonna do what to who? When?
The what? What kind of storm?
It's a very nice storm, I'm
Snap.
sure.
The air around Mayari and Ember will start to crackle with energy as a bolt of lightning will streak down towards the two of you.
Oh,
The two of you in the path need to mark 2 fatigue,
Oof.
and you have the
Gotcha.
choice of either being slammed into a wall from the force and marking a condition choice, or being flung back to a distance of 5.
You drive a
Great
hard
conditions.
bargain.
That is a hard
No,
Sorry,
uh,
it's not a condition. I lied. It is a status.
Oh God.
oh,
A
lovely.
status. Okay,
Love
maybe I'll
status.
take a status.
Statuses are worse. I
Um,
feel like actually.
I don't think either of you are impaired, so you'd become impaired.
Okay.
Ooh.
You are
Impaired
either
would be-
impaired or flung back 1 space.
So 1 more
Mm.
fatigue, or choosing one.
You take
for
-2 to all physical actions.
-2 tall. Okay, -2
I will
tall.
be flung back. I
You-
will take
Ember
being
will
flung
get
back.
launched backwards to a range of 5 as you just come skidding to a halt at Kim's feet.
I'm gonna take
What
the
are you
extra
doing?
fatigue.
Oh
Taking
snap!
1 extra fatigue. Just stand firm as that bolt hits you.
It's like if it's lightning storm, I imagine there's some humidity, and I'm just gonna use the water to like bolster me.
Oh.
We're going to choose pressure. So Kim cannot evade and observe.
Good.
And, we're just gonna strike. We're gonna strike on Tien. Hey, welcome to the party, Tien.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Rip.
As soon as
What a
Tien
warm
gets
welcome.
back,
No, it's okay, Hoop. I can hear you because you choose to do this every time I have to step away. It's fine.
to mark 2 fatigue, mark a condition, or shift your balance away from sin.
Um, I. Okay. But I will mark 2 fatigue. Yeah, I'll mark 2 fatigue.
And
My
if
gut
it's-
feeling wanted to mark my balance, but that's not the character I'm playing anymore.
So your balance was about to become a hot commodity.
Oh no.
That, somebody's got to take one for
Yeah.
the team, and this time I will not be the one losing my balance while everybody else yells at me not to do it.
And because we have the reflections up at the ephemeral reflections under evade and observe, we can taunt everybody in a space, which is Tien, which is Ember, which is Kim, and which is Faye.
Right.
Ooh.
I need you all to roll harmony. If you do not roll at least a 7+, next round you must choose attack. Advance and attack.
7+.
That's all right. That's a
Where'd it go?
3.
Ember, you see reflections of your friends being beaten down. And these figures that may or may not be real just start pulling themselves out of these reflections and charging towards you and your companions. Next round, you must choose advance and attack.
Gotcha.
Did anyone else fail?
Yeah.
Must choose
Yeah.
advance and attack next.
I got a 5, and that's with my +2 harmony, guys. That's another 3.
That's all right. Means your next one's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Elsie,
Everybody
Knock on
failed?
wood.
we
Knock
did
on
get
wood
a
right now,
redeem of a
Caitlin.
hero point for either you or me, and I feel like since
Oh.
you got hit, it'd be fair if you took that hero point.
Yeah, can I re-roll this?
Absolutely.
Thanks. I appreciate it, Matt. Thank you so much.
You have 0
Yeah.
I
points.
called you Map because you're showing me the way. That's a 6
Oh.
plus 2,
All he
so
gets
that's
to
an
heal.
8.
Nice.
That is a success. You can choose whatever you want next round. So I think
Thank
it
you,
was
Holly.
just Ember that failed.
I also failed.
Both of you must choose
What?
attack it.
Matt, I would have let you have it. That was sneaky.
We were
Right.
both failing. So.
Everybody.
Welcome.
thought
You
you
understand the group dynamic now. You're part
I
of it.
do.
Yeah, you have to.
I honestly do. That was very smooth. I'm gonna use that next time.
You got to
And
be on edge around here when someone's trying to be nice to you because you don't know if they're trying to
Gotta be on your A
sacrifice
game.
for you.
It's just because you're trying to sacrifice yourself for me. That's all this is.
They are.
That's all it is.
This is a
We are
ploy.
going to test your balance. Which side of your balance are you more close to?
I am closer to tradition.
Mission. The forces of this place, whatever is pulling the strings, trying to stop you, is flooding you with images, with memories, with emotions that would all tie so strong to the balance of truth. What would it be that Mayari would see?
I think her tradition path, because Mayari's kind of taken an unconventional where usually in the successor playbook, tradition is tied to the family and progress is tied to like advancement in society. For her, it's kind of flopped in a way where her family has represented progress, but in a wrong direction. And tradition has been going back to these kind of healing, traditional like medicine values. And I think for her that also has tied up in like the people's journey, like thinking back to Zai and to others. So I think those kinds of images would flash before her. This idea of how progress is trying to like smother the good that exists in tradition. And I think she would think of all the she would try to find her own meditative state in some of the traditions she sought, like the airbending community that she was a part of for so long.
And please shift your balance 1.
God, y'all, I am on my 3. So
Squad.
No.
as
Lose
I'm
it.
further connecting with
Lose
the
it.
spirits, I'm like, yes, let's go all the way.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure nothing bad will happen when you specifically lose your balance.
Stop
Yeah,
that hoop.
nothing at all.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so scared now. Please don't do it.
That was nothing for defensive maneuver. That was just
I
1.
don't have it next to me. I guess I do.
Oh, yep. Those 5 moves from the enemy. That is officially the end of the round. That was brutal.
Goodness.
We've never had everyone choose advance or
Defend maneuver.
we've never had that, and then just let me run a gambit for the rest of the round. That was brutal.
Listen, there wasn't even any hesitation. We all immediately rose our hand when you asked for that.
You know what
well,
this was.
Are you,
top of round
you know who we are.
2. Anyone going with defend and maneuver?
What was it? It's the
Alright.
evade and observe that I can't do,
Yeah, you
right?
cannot evade and observe.
You know me, defend and maneuver. I think that's all Kim does.
Great, then now the 2 of you roll your focus. And remember that you have 11 spirit points left to call on the avatars to help you.
Well, I'm so glad because I've got 12.
And I got 11.
Gosh.
Let's go.
Dream Team's back at it again. We have not rolled this good since the very first session.
Lovely.
I
All
shall
right.
rejoice in this.
Well, with a 12, Kim, what do you want to do?
What are my options?
You can mark a fatigue if you want to use a learn technique, use a practice technique, or you can use 2 different basic or mastered. a reminder that your bending does not come back until the end of.
Oof.
Damn it! It's like you knew I was gonna say dust up again. What are the basic ones?
When ready, you can retaliate and you can seize it.
I'm gonna first off divert again because I know these two fools are gonna try something and get themselves hurt, and are ready as well.
You're staying at
Likely.
range 5, but you're just getting in a position to defend your friend.
Make it so I sprint over there if I have to.
Do you want to call in any of the avatars? I don't want us to end this fight with 9
Without
spirit
calling
points
it
remaining.
I'm going to.
No.
Okay. Mayari?
I think in canon, Kim has no idea that's like a power given to her at this moment. Kim's just like, yeah, I gotta protect these idiots from getting hurt.
Best mom. Thanks, Mom.
Before you go, Mayari, because you have a... Sure. No, none of these defend a maneuver. But also bleh.
Make one up. Hoop.
No, don't. What? Stop giving him power. Don't let him do that. It'll be your final mistake.
I know it's gonna kill my Ari. I'm good.
You sound so excited. Why are you so excited? Who hurt you?
know,
Because it's
too
fun,
many
yeah.
people.
Rip.
Yeah, none of these traits
I
are...
believe in you.
They're not going to do anything. So, Mayari, it's all up to you.
Okay, so a clarification on spirit points. Can a spirit point be used in place of a technique since I have 2 basic mastered techniques currently, or does that take place of my whole turn? Like using
In place
spirit
of
point
any
technique?
one thing you could...
Any one technique. Okay.
Yep.
Great. How am I looking? I want to push it one more time.
Oh, roll to see.
Yeah.
3. A whispers of echo.
Ooh.
Those reflections have shattered, and instead the air is just filled with a cacophony of whispers.
Okay. Well, to play it safe, I will not seize a position twice. I will seize a position once and use a spirit point to get rid of 1d3 fatigue.
That's 2.
Incredible. That is very helpful. Thank you.
What was the
as
other move you did?
Seize a position. I want to move forward into space 3.
Yeah. Under whispers, they can try to stop you.
Okay,
If you want to
great.
move, it will cost you.
I will take it.
Every step, the whispers are just trying to distort your perception of this reality, and you have to focus. You have to physically just gather yourself to push through and even take just those few steps.
She's too sick. She can't do this. We have to.
Others.
ASMR.
That puts Mayari up to 3. Everyone else back at 5. Advance and attack.
Yeah.
Yep. I got to. I have to.
Let's go.
Yep.
These
Roll with
shadow
passion.
creatures have just started to descend upon you all.
It's a big ol'
And this is
9
rolling with
for me
passion.
again. Yeah. Got a 9.
9.
Mhm.
Keep
Six.
hitting those 6s.
It's just the two of you?
I guess so.
Tian, are you doing advance and attack?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to.
I know I want to.
Okay. What'd you get?
A 9. Oh, I thought you heard me. Sorry, I got a 9. Yeah.
You got 2 9s.
Lovely.
Then I leave it up to the two of you, which wants to go first.
I feel like Ember's been dead the shortest, though.
Oh yeah, Ember just died.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means
You
you
can
have
go first.
seniority. Yeah.
We can. You wanna rock paper scissors for it? I'll
No,
go
Ember,
first. I'll
you-
go first. It's alright.
Okay.
I'll pressure. I want to pressure. To impress or intimidate a foe, choose an approach your foe cannot use. Choose that approach in the next challenge.
That'll work a little differently. You'll basically
Okay.
be choosing one that they can't stop you from. Next.
So they can't stop us from doing?
Yes. They won't be able to stop you from doing whatever one.
Okay. Then we seem to really like defend and maneuver, so they can't stop us from that.
Sick.
I got you guys.
What does this look like?
So it's like I guess I don't know what like her bending or her powers look like here, but I like to think it's like almost a combination of harmony between like chi blocking and actual water bending. So it's just like using the spirit energy to like stop them in their tracks from trying to force us to attack. So just like pressure. It's like pressure, physical pressure. I know the move is called pressure,
Mhm.
but it's like forcing that energy they would have been reflecting onto us to like, you know, make the reflections or the whispers and to force us in a certain direction and just kind of like stuffing it back inside their literal physical energy. And I think that it's actually visible to the rest of the group here. Whereas like in maybe like the mortal plane it wouldn't be because we're all on this like journey in the spirit world. So like I feel like chi and bending it would be really cool to witness.
Absolutely. Physically just forcing back these waves of whispers, creating space, everyone to move forward unopposed.
Mm-hmm. Especially Mayari. And I want to add a little flavor text to this one because it's a little because it got you affected the most. You know that scene in Pocahontas where like the wind is like whipping around her and it's just like yeah. Anyways, like that, and that's what the spirit energy looked like, and then it just dissipates. No more whispers.
Nice.
Oh. That brings it to me. We are going to rain down iron hail. Bits of the
Oh,
buildings just get
gosh.
collected in the sky, whipped into a storm, and then shot down like bullets. Towards everyone at range 5.
Oh, no.
You all collectively get to choose how this is divided. There are
I mean,
5.
do we get to choose? Because I do have deferred again.
I mean, you specifically get to choose. There are 5 points of fatigue and 1 condition that must be spread out between all of you in that location.
I'm gonna take 3 fatigue in the condition.
Whoa.
No, you're not.
I said it first. I said it first. No take backsies.
Hey DM. Hey DM.
Tim is specifically using divert.
Aww.
You
I
don't
see the
get to
sacrifice
decide.
yourself trend here.
Yes,
I was
yes.
trying to play in the game here and get in the group dynamic, and you guys, you're too good at
You're
it.
not-
You're too
No,
good
wait,
at
You're
it.
not
turn.
thinking far
Doing this for
enough.
10 episodes now. Yeah.
Okay, Hoop can attest. I don't think further than one move ahead. So like, I just do whatever I think comes to mind in the moment. And half the time, I'm like, Hoop, I don't know what I want to do.
So Kim,
Hey,
How much would you like
Ian,
to
what
take,
happened?
and how much would you like to leave for the rest of the group to split?
It's 5 fatigue in a condition.
Yes.
What happens when you're full on fatigue again?
Then if you would take more fatigue, you have to take condition.
Okay, I will take 2 fatigue in a condition.
That means that between the remaining 3 of you, you have 3 fatigue left to take.
I'll take 1 fatigue.
I'll take one.
1 for everybody.
Wait, I was looking at my phone. I want to take one.
Yeah, 1 for each of you.
Do I get to choose what condition?
Yeah, it's up to you.
What was it that caused this?
A hail of shards of metal and stone.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be afraid. I am now afraid, angry, and foolish. Let's go. It works. It works.
All right. Then who was it? 9. Ember?
Yep.
Go for it.
Remind me again what these spirit things do.
Spirit points. You can spend 1
Yeah.
at any point to call in the assistance of an avatar, and they get to do their avatar moves to help you.
Hmm. No, I'm just gonna use my fire blade.
Absolutely.
On edge.
Fire blade
So
away.
I'm gonna swipe at so Ember was like on the ground because he slid back. And there's steam that rises from me as I'm getting ready to do my thing. And he starts heating up. I stand up and it's just 2 fingers, blue flame at the tip, and he just slide across in front of him, and then the ground where the nearest enemies are bursts into blue flames. And a mark of fatigue here, and slide through a piece of your surroundings and destabilize your foe's footing, inflicting 2 fatigue and impaired on them.
They cannot become impaired. They simply take enough.
Nice.
But
That is what I do.
mechanically, if you can get them to max out on fatigue, they will clear it, and their balance will shift by 1, which they will have 1 fewer moves on. So inflicting a lot of fatigue very quickly does definitely. Right. That's back to me. I don't have any answer. One. I might as well. We're gonna use
What does
pressure,
that mean?
and we're going. No, I can't because of Tien. I cannot pressure Mayari to not defend the maneuver.
Mm,
See, that's how you think
Nice.
ahead.
yeah.
We
You're getting there.
instead
Getting
are
there.
going to strike Tien.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
Good.
It tracks though.
Wait,
You
hold
can
on.
either mark 2 fatigue, mark a condition, or shift your balance away from
I'm sorry,
shift my
what is
balance.
attacking Tien?
everything. Creatures are starting to
Can I fight
descend
the-
from the sky. Energy just lashes out at them. You can choose
Does
to
my
take this if
divert-
you'd like to.
Is my
Tim, I swear to God.
Hmm? I'm gonna shift my. Wait, ooh, I don't. Okay. I just want to be over the table with this hoop. My balance was at +1, but that is because this is my character sheet from the other game. I feel like Tian's balance would have been at perfect center
That's
at
fine.
the start of this. Okay, so I shifted to +1. I just want to be over the table with that.
Balance is shifted.
Towards determination,
Adorable.
because I'm determined to fix this, because these kids went and gotten themselves into trouble, and I'm determined to shut these spirits down because they're being real obnoxious.
See, now you sound like Kim.
But I am far from the mom of our group. It's okay.
Ember does yell out though. If that's fine, if I can do this. Ember does yell out after he swipes, after he does the move. He just turns and looks at Mayari running. He's like, I'm already dead.
What?
Let me do it.
You can't just yell that. Faye doesn't know yet.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
As you shout this, Faye and this new person are standing there just off to your right.
Yeah, I like to think that Ember didn't even notice them because he was trying to rush to the thing, and then he got mad because people were
There's
trying
no
to.
reason you
They
would
were trying
notice.
to. In his mind, they were trying to attack his friends because that's what he saw. So he's just like, "Yeah, I'm already dead. Let me do it. I can't go
What do
back
you
anyway."
mean?
Oh, hey, Faye.
What are you talking
Ember.
about?
Ember has, you see him, and there's a bunch of. He looks like he's been burnt to a crisp.
I shouldn't have left.
It's not your fault.
What happened?
I did. Look, long story short, we can't let. I have to go over there. Because whoever goes over there is going to stay here. And I'm already here. Forever.
All right, we don't have time. But Ember. We'll talk about this when we win, okay?
Sure, buddy.
Everyone's like this.
Well, I think that is everyone, correct?
Yeah.
And then I am just left to fade and serve. We are going to test balance. Test Ember's balance.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Gotcha.
Of course, you
What's
can
going on
try to resist your balance being tested. It has the potential to go very wrong, but you can always attempt it.
I will attempt it.
Okay. So you roll 2d6. On a hit, you will maintain your balance.
Oh, it's a 10.
And you get to choose two. You can clear a condition or mark a growth by immediately proving them wrong. You can shift your balance towards the opposite side. Or you can take one forward against the enemy.
I can take two of these.
Two of
Great.
them, yep.
Cool beans. I'm going to shift my balance toward the opposite principle.
Other way.
Because I feel like it's working that way. So now I'm at a +2 instead of a +3. Hello. And then I'm gonna take. I'm gonna clear. I don't have any conditions. I'm gonna mark. I'm gonna mark growth.
Mark that growth.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a great time.
You're going to.
Because I feel like there's a growing moment for him.
You're going to embrace the quiet grip of death.
What?
Why do you think it's
I did what to what now?
What move is
Hey,
that?
Oh, look, I don't want death gripping me at any point. Okay.
Hey, who?
It already did, first of all. Second of all,
The ground
fuck?
under all of your feet, as you are running, starts to harden and freeze. This cold just up. Everyone can mark 1 fatigue,
Ooh.
and
Full.
I get 2 of you, but I'm gonna roll, so it is fair. A 4.
Wait, Hoop, why
Of
do
course.
Ember and I have to mark death? Because we're already dead.
Yeah, but your spirit can still die.
That's fair.
Oh, God!
no.
That's kind of
ultimate
tough.
death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little
scary.
concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
no.
with Ember on
It's
this one. That's a little
super
scary.
hell.
There's 2
It's
stages
super
of death now.
hell.
Yeah.
A 2.
You got
So
hell, and then you got super hell.
Faye and Tien, for the next round, every move you do will cost you 2 fatigue.
Ooh.
In addition to whatever it.
What if I choose? Never mind. I'll ask when I.
And that is the end of the second round. We're doing great. Mayari is at range 3. You are almost there. No one's died. And as an incentive to use these dang spirit points, the first spirit point each round that we would use, it does not take the place of any action. It still costs you the point, but it doesn't replace an action.
None of us want to
Spirit points.
sacrifice
Spirit points.
spirit points. We just would rather die for each other.
Yeah. We don't need any help from the avatars. We got this.
Avatars.
Of round 3, rolled a
Shavatar?
7. We are
Can we call it
into
Shavatar?
shifting terrain. The ground is constantly morphing and transforming, creating an unpredictable landscape.
Yay.
I'm going to re-roll that because that effect would stop
Mm.
you from moving, and that's the one thing that Tien prevented them from stopping you.
Ooh.
Roll it.
Thank you,
Nice.
Ian.
Mm.
Thanks
To a 4, there's
Illy.
a mystical fog. A dense fog blankets the area, completely limiting visibility and distorting. Your visibility on each other is gone.
Oh, gosh. Can we still hear each other?
Kind of. Everything is very muffled, and whether or not you trust the noises that you're hearing, up to you. Top of the round. Anyone going defend a maneuver? 3 of you. Go for it. Roll your focus.
I'm scared, Hoop. Why'd you have to make them look so cool? That is a
believe in y'all.
9.
9.
9.
9?
And now Kim is rolling good.
I keep getting 6s.
Oh
Don't we
It's a
have a
sign.
hero point or something over here?
There was a.
You have a
we
plus
use- we
1.
use-
No,
we use-
Yeah,
we have
plus
a
one.
+1.
You can
I
make
think
it
we
a
have
7.
2 +1s.
which will get you that thing.
Oh, okay.
That'll at least let you act as
So
normal.
we gotta start
Yeah,
using
let's
them.
go.
There's
Make it
too many
back,
times
make
where
it
we
back.
get them and we don't use them, and then they don't
Yeah.
cycle into the next one.
I
so.
gave another one because
Beautiful.
we need it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, do it, Vet.
Kim, your bending is back. You have 1 action you can take. Would you like to?
I would like to move forward, please.
Position?
Mhm.
The fog is. Fog would be able to force you to take a move, but it can't, thanks to Tien. Simply
Yay.
move up range 4.
You said the first spirit dice thing wouldn't take an action, right?
Summon an avatar. Do it, Kim.
Someone, literally anyone, please.
Literally anyone. Why don't I roll for him then?
You want a what?
Yay.
I
No preference, just get someone over here right now.
I nominate Kuruk.
I was thinking Kirk too. I was like, clear this fog out. Get in here.
Nice.
Hey.
Cork? Cork?
Please tell me it's Kurk.
We can take Kirk.
Cork?
Did you?
That's not who I rolled, but we can
Yeah.
take Kirk.
No, who did you roll then?
I rolled Aang.
Genji.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no,
we
let's
have
do
to,
it.
I have to
Let's
have
do
it.
it.
He has to. No, he
Yeah.
has to. I was like, Cork is cool, but I still want to do whoever ends up being rolled.
mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Aang. I would take Aang over Cork.
He's like, I just died for 5 minutes. I want peace. And you come here and you do this shit.
Dude, we've never met before but like,
A figure that you know of, that you've seen statues of, that a larger than life figure, near deific levels of notoriety, as you are just sprinting through the fog, hearing voices, all trying to confuse you. There's a figure that just lands, and that fog is just burst out the point that they land. And looking up at you is Avatar Aang.
and when you know kids could just start crying.
Who just takes a step
It's like-
towards you, holds out a hand.
It's just hysterical. What the fuck is happening, man?
All right.
I just want to go home.
All right. Get you there. Hang on.
Hang on.
And
Hang on.
basically just going to spin, clear out the fog for the round, and he is going to affect all of you with harmony. If any of you
Ooh.
decide to use any moves that would include your bending, you get to roll an additional d6.
Ooh.
And the effects of the fog are negated.
Yay. Thank you, Aang.
Rolling.
That's my avatar right there.
And another creature just comes barreling through a building, this massive snake-like creature, and he immediately just whips up into the air and grabs it by the head and just kind of tilts it away from you.
Epic.
Over to me, huh? Eventually, I need to use some of these defend and maneuver.
Do you though? You don't have to. It's fine.
You don't have to. I mean, you can do whatever you want, honestly, except for all the things that you can't do.
Yeah.
It's just that most of them involve all of you attacking, and you are doing very little attacking.
Yeah, because I feel like Kim's becoming the guinea pig of all this. She's always being the first one each round, so she gets to learn firsthand what negates what and all that, and so no one wants to attack.
It should have reset Hope, by the way. It's in each exchange.
What's that?
The pressure, it's only for one exchange, so one round.
Typically, yes, but we're a little outside the standard rules.
Okay. I mean, you do you. I was just trying to be fair. If you want to keep not letting us defend
For
and
this
maneuver,
round, they
then-
cannot stop you.
Okay. I was just trying to be nice to you. So remember that.
Yeah. We're gonna summon a storm. We're gonna cause gravel, dust, rocks, and sand to fill the air in front of you. Not gonna do anything because none of you are. But if any of you chose to attack, it would be a little more. And it's back to you.
Ugh. Well, I had a 9. So I'm gonna seize a position.
We're at
And,
range
I
2.
I think before I do it, actually, I will say, okay, before I do it, if you will permit it, I think she'll, like, after hearing Ember's words, she'll, like, touch her chest and, like, try to reach out to Malgrith. Um, if I go first, will I save him, or does he have to be the one? I need you to tell me now, because I'm gonna barrel forward if there's any hope of saving Ember.
Only conduit. Conduit itself does not matter. Choose to make you, then make that decision.
Will
Will not
Ember
stop
live
you.
if I choose me?
You say?
Will Ember if I choose me?
Yes.
Then it's done. And I will seize that position. I'll move forward.
Hey. Kind of back there at the rear of the fight, but
Yeah.
here it's there.
I'm gonna seize a position forward. I want to try to move forward.
Okay. We're up to range of 4.
Great. I'm gonna call out and say, Mayari, we're with you.
Thumbs up in the air.
Faye is just tired of us not losing each other.
Advance and attack. No one.
Oh god. No one but you, Hoop.
Just me. We're definitely gonna
Yeah.
go with a thundering gust. So Mayari needs you to take 2 fatigue, and you are either pushed back 1 space, or you again would become impaired.
Okay. And impaired.
-2 on all physical
actions.
actions, or an additional.
I am capped on fatigue.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You're already impaired. Already suffered. So if you choose to take the condition, you will instead become stunned.
Oh no.
Stun. Okay.
You are caught off guard. You
Can't
can't
act
act or respond.
So it's the option is become stunned or go back.
Yes.
Okay. I will get knocked back then.
Back to that bolt hits the ground in front of you and just starts ripping upwards, and the force just throws you backwards, skids you just a few feet in front of Faye.
You good?
It remains to be seen.
Just like
We're right here.
smoking from energy that almost just erased Mayari. All right. It's still just me.
Oh no.
I believe in you.
Ember, going to strike
Yeah.
you. Either mark 2 fatigue, mark a condition, or shift your balance.
If I shift my balance, how does that go?
It'll go away from center.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm looking at it. I'll mark a condition because I'm full up on that good old fatigue. Troubled.
Yeah, I'd say troubled fits.
Yeah.
Two left. Boring, but strike again. On to Faye. Can mark 2
Alright.
fatigue, mark a condition, balance. Oh,
Okay.
Sorry, Faye, did you take your extra 2 fatigue from the cold embrace of death or active?
Oh, I did. I'm at 4 fatigue.
Tian, did you take your extra?
I haven't moved yet.
So yeah, they're gonna strike you, so you can take 2 fatigue, a condition, or shift your.
Okay. I'll take a little condition here.
Yeah, it's just a little condition amongst friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a little afraid because I don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't know. Look, Faye has not been in the loop for a minute, and so he doesn't know what's gonna happen when we get to the heart.
And that brings us to evade and observe.
All right, let me roll real quick.
Out
Roll
of
your
character, I'm doing
creativity
it.
or harmony, your choice.
That's a plus
That's an
0 for me,
8.
so.
And then what did Aang give us with harmony?
If
Plus
you're
1?
using your bending, get an extra d6.
Ooh,
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
So that's 8 plus 2, so 10.
10. 2 different basic or master tick, or a practice tick.
We get to clear fatigue when we do this, correct?
Yep, you clear fatigue.
Lovely.
So I'm only going to take 1 fatigue from doing this, right?
Yeah, because you would take 2 just
So-
from acting. Yep, you take 2 per action you take.
So if I take 2 basic moves,
Take 4 fatigue.
Oof.
3 fatigue.
That's from the storm.
That's from the ground freezing and trying to freeze your
Then-
spirits in place.
I am going to... So, yeah, I'm just going to use Bolster twice on Mayari to aid, and I'm going to... Well, okay. Actually, you can't inflict the same status twice, so... Who's the closest to going over balance? Okay, then
Edge.
I'm going to inflict 2 on Mayari. The first is inspired. So you can shift your balance toward a principle of your choice. And then this other one is prepared. You're ready for what's coming. You can take +1 on the appropriate roll. So hopefully it'll get you to the whatever it is. And I'm going over my fatigue now. Condition mark.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Troubled. Troubled sounds about right. This is a very troubling situation. And then do I reset my fatigue? Or it just stays at 5 and then I just keep marking conditions, right?
If you would mark fatigue, you mark.
But like I was 1 away from going over and now I have 2 more.
Yeah, you would mark. You fill your fatigue until it's full, and then whatever's left, you have to mark a condition for it.
Oh, I love that for me. Okay, so troubled and angry.
Fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're real close to not being in this fight any longer.
If I can get Mayari there, I think that's what needs to be done, right?
That's mission accomplished.
Nicole and I both went.
God damn it.
We are going to.
Oh, is it the enemy's turn?
Yeah, we're going to anger the spirits, so that's the next time that anyone would take a condition. The condition you take instead is stunned.
Hmm.
Love that.
Mhm.
That's it. Top of the round. One of you
great.
that range
I gotta
3.
go.
Oh no, sorry, Ember.
Yeah. I know it's not usual that he does evade and observe.
Not usually, no.
Yeah. Because he's having a moment. Because I'm gonna use commit. I think there's a a vision, a memory that pops into his head about a training with his father. It's like when you're on the battlefield, you're alone. Yes, you have to do anything you can to win. His father would tell him all the time. So you have to become better. You have to be stronger than everybody, because if you want to survive, that's how you do it. And then there's another moment of when Faye was talking to Ember in Republic City, and Faye telling Ember that they're friends. And I shift my balance towards community. But I'm gonna have to take one condition, I'm afraid. So I have to be stunned. That's how that works, yeah.
It would be the very next time someone would take a condition.
Yeah.
What's making you take a condition?
The damage, right? When we take an action, we have
It
to.
It was just Faye and Tien.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then I'm fine. I'm all right. No, look. Hello.
I was gonna say, because in the looking at it, it would be Ember is standing there remembering things, and then he's stunned immediately after just remembering this nice
Emotional
conversation with
damage.
his friend.
Yeah. So
Now,
okay, lovely, cool. Then.
Top of the round. Let's roll for the conditions. Have we had a 6 yet? 6 is distorted reality. We have not. This one is great.
Oh God.
Oh.
And it
Says the
Because you
GM.
sound amazing, but then it's like, oh, I wish I wasn't on the other end of this.
is by far the most unfair, and I am sorry.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Consider. Don't.
No. I'm scaled.
I need you all to
You
roll
know what'd
your
be cool?
Focus. If you do not get a hit, which means you rolled under a 7, I get to choose which of the 3 that 3 steps in.
Ooh.
Luckily, focus is my thing.
Yep, same.
Dropping my dice.
I needed this to be my regular roll though, but
Hey,
Nice.
guess who has another 11?
I rolled,
Nice.
I rolled double
Well-
6s plus 3. So I have a
Jesus.
Dang.
Or yeah, I can math, right? Yeah.
Faye and Tien?
Did Faye get another 6?
7.
7.
7.
Nice.
Baby steps.
Just a little fun
Jen?
fact for everybody. I rolled a 7.
you
My
have
focus is a
-1.
-1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So,
Rough,
Come on.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hoop, give it to me. Let's go.
It's a rough buddy.
you
Wait,
must...
can I make an argument for something?
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
He just
So-
sacrificed himself.
One of
Wait,
my
I can
moves.
give myself a +1.
Oh,
If
I'm
you
so
want to
sorry,
use
Matt.
it here, yeah.
Matt, save your move.
okay.
Whatever it
You're gonna
is.
save
Did
your
you get
whatever it is.
scared?
Save it so you don't get. I'm sorry, I
Save the
scared
thing.
everybody. So you don't have to just waste it on me. And I bought a +1, and that's all we need. You
Okay.
save your move
Do it.
for you. I give myself the +1. We're Gucci. Oh
Sorry,
my gosh,
Hoop.
I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Dude, you.
I wish that rolled a
This is so
15
funny
natural
because I
one.
immediately. I
You're
didn't
not
even register
sacrificing
the words you
yourself.
said. I didn't register a single thing you said, but I knew the message. And then look over at Matt, and he's just like,
Faye,
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Matt was gonna be like, Faye dies instead. Just say.
Look, y'all been sacrificing yourselves this whole time, and I'm gonna can't do it again for me. I won't allow it.
All right.
My
Then
friends.
that brings us to the very tippy top of Defend and Maneuver. Ayari?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey?
So,
Tim?
so rollies.
Is
Roll
that
your
thing
focus.
gone now, Hoop?
What's that?
Fatigue? The fatigue thing, is it gone?
Yes.
Like, okay.
That's a 9.
9. Beautiful.
don't think I've ever
I got a
watched this
3.
game.
Oh,
I'm so
Oh.
scared.
Real.
12.
Yeah.
12. Well, that definitely means that Mayari, you're first, and you can take 2 actions.
Okay. I'm gonna do a couple things. So I do want to act on my inspired. I think, like, turning back and seeing my friends, now that the fog has cleared, and seeing Tien kind of like bolster with, you know, this wind and things. I've linked progress so much to my parents and the company and all the things they've been doing wrong. But what I haven't been thinking as much about is how, if we work together as a community, we can all take a step forward in a better direction. And it just plants in my mind again why we're doing this is to reestablish balance and bring us to a better future, and one that's not that's yeah, just a better future. So I think I'm going to use my inspired to back me down a track toward progress, a little closer to balance. So I'm at my +2 for toward tradition.
Nice.
And then with my 2, I am going to I'm gonna look to Ember across the way and go, trust me. And I'm gonna bolt forward 2 spaces.
I'm gonna use a move. Not
Do it.
exactly
Try to stop me.
as intended.
Try to stop me.
When you start moving, you can feel the ground starting to shift, clearly intent on stopping you. And a wave of energy does lash out, but not at you. When you look back as you start running, Ember is swallowed by that energy. You can stop it at the cost of not moving.
Oh
Not
my
moving at
gosh.
all.
Not moving at all.
How is that?
Well-
how does that come to me? How, like, what's happening?
Basically,
in my
you are
brain or
seeing this
spirit?
energy starting to flow past you. You have the chance to stop your momentum and just lash out and cut it off at this before it reaches him.
Okay. I will do it. I'll see it go past, and there'll be a moment where I'm like, if I could just charge ahead.
So you moved.
Maybe I
You would
could
have moved
make it.
2, right?
Yeah, I would have moved 2.
So why don't we say that you move 1 instead, and you are at range band of 2.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I move forward, and before getting to so close, I can't let my friend get hurt again. I'm gonna flip around. I think we had that kind of icy ground and stuff from the cold grip of death or whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna start manipulating that and bring up this almost like frost hand to glomp over like the mist, the energy that's
love
heading
it.
towards Ember.
Ember, how much fatigue do you have left to take?
I got 1 spot left open.
How many conditions do you have left?
I've got 4 conditions to take.
Okay, so you would have survived that, if just barely.
Mhm.
But Mayari just peaked. It feels like you are steps away from reaching the heart. Just this pulsing aura of energy. And you have no choice but to stop, cut that attack short. And for the moment, that's it. Do I want to do anything?
Evade and observe.
Or sorry, defend a maneuver.
Still got it.
Also, Kaylin, I sent you a message.
Ooh, thank you.
It's just, I wish these moves were
What?
cooler.
What do you mean?
The defend and maneuver moves just aren't as cool as the rest of them. Whoever wrote
Hey, come on,
these,
this kind of
I'm
mean to the defend
sorry,
and maneuver.
just not cool.
What are you talking about? This is. Listen, we all love defend and maneuver. I will not take this slander.
They're just all about, like, if you all were attacking, which is great. None of you are attacking.
Yeah, sorry, you got a bunch of simps for friends over here.
I know, it's awful.
We're trying to sacrifice themselves to save everybody
How
else.
dare we care about each other so much?
That's the group
Um,
dynamic, honestly. Is it toxic? Maybe.
we're just gonna
Going
force
the other
someone.
There's
way?
no maybe. There's no maybe about it. Yes. Everything about our dynamic.
Hey, we are gonna force you to seize a position. So
Me? Okay.
it's gonna try to move you back to range 5. You can by taking 2, or you can just get pushed back.
I will resist it. I'm taking 1 fatigue and also a guilty condition. Because whenever we get split up far
Bad things
enough,
happen.
we lose people. So I'm just a little bit closer to Mayari. I'll be a little bit closer. I'll stand my ground as all the stuff is coming at me, just weathering the storm.
Standing firm in the face of adversity. Yeah, I think you were also defend and maneuver, and I think you rolled an 11.
A 9.
9. Close enough.
I think.
Do an action.
Yeah. I want a dust step. Is the harmony thing from Aang still in effect?
It is.
Hey.
Do I have to roll the dust step? I don't remember.
You do.
I should. Because I would have had another d6 onto my roll if I was thinking ahead enough to know that I was gonna dust step.
Yeah. Add your d6 in there.
Let's see how much I get.
I mean, it doesn't matter, even if you
that
roll
is
a
a
1.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take 2 actions.
So that's. I have 15 total. I'm. Can I dust up twice? I want to get to where Mayari is.
Absolutely, you can.
Okay. I do that. No talking, no nothing. I'm going forward. One thing on my mind is that's to keep Mayari from doing anything stupid.
Just zipping forward, the ground coming up to just shove you, and then immediately melt away. And you come to a sliding halt right there.
You better not do anything foolish. I've had it up to here with everything that's been happening in this world. Do I make myself understood?
I'm gonna take your hand, the pointed finger. I'm gonna curl it in. It's either I do something stupid or Ember does something stupid. I'm gonna kiss her hand. And I think she's torn between locking her eyes forward and looking back at the others to make sure they're okay. And it's just a waffle between those two things.
Was it Faye? Faye is currently stepped away. That's okay. We'll go to advance and attack. Back to Faye whenever.
Caitlin, I also need you to check your DM.
Okay.
Is anyone?
Sorry. I am potentially attacking and advancing, but I need. Yeah, it's a potential thing. Yeah.
Okay. then
Okay.
roll your passion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What am I at? Can I? No, I don't want to mark another condition. Never mind. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, that's only a 6. That's only a 5. That's only a 5. I need +1. Who's got a +1?
You can also just shift your balance by 1, and you still get to take a basic action.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, determination. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. All right.
How
So
far does that keep you?
I'm still got 1 till I'm 3+. And then so 2, I guess. 2 because the tipping point is after 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can hold that because Matt's back independent maneuver.
Sorry about that. I got a
it's good.
3, so I couldn't do anything.
You were still
Uh,
just standing there,
You-
just being battered by the spiritual energy, just not letting it shove you backward.
Yep.
Well, it's
yep,
like,
that's
how's
not
your-
my strength.
How's your? Because is that to make the move? Because how's your balance? You could shift it if you
You could shift your balance. Want to take a
need
basic
to
move?
make a move.
Oh. Yeah, I'll shift it. I'll shift it a little bit.
Do a
I'll
little
just
shift job.
I'll move forward a step. Let's go.
I believe in you.
Yeah, you can take a basic maneuver of ready, retaliate, or seize a position.
Yeah, I'm seizing a position forward.
Is that position?
So is it Faye, Kim, and
A
Mayari
is
in
one
2?
step behind the 2.
1 step behind. Okay. 3.
Then yeah, we go to advance and attack, which is TN.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay. So, in her time alive, she spent a lot of time with people who are very close with certain arts that may or may not be respectable, but they definitely, in their friendship, taught her how to respect it and use it carefully. And now, in her time in the spirit world, I think she's evolved it into something a little bit more. So she, from her position way in the back line, because she's left you guys to continue on towards your goal and just to make sure you get there safely, is going to just raise her hands like this and push forward. And Mayari, when that happens, you would feel a weird sensation, I think like a warmth almost, as your limbs seem to move on your own and you step forward 1 space to reach your goal. And that would be the effect of a modified version, I would say, of blood bending that exists in the spirit world to move both your spirit energy and your blood.
I would be happy to say that you could affect both of them at a cost.
Okay.
Ooh.
You know I love deals, Hoop. Give it to me.
I would need you to mark a condition and become impaired.
Okay. I
But-
also do need Mikol's consent to do that because I don't want to move characters without consent. Yeah? Okay. Then together
It's
you
just
go.
here, man.
You guys are
because-
too wholesome.
Because you took the first condition, instead of being impaired, you are.
So I mark a condition and I'm stunned?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do stunned and guilty. And then the same for Kim at the same time. I would like to use a little bit of creative or narrative freedom there and say
Yes.
you didn't take or lose, I would say, Mayari's hand and you guys held hands and I did not separate that at all. It's whole time.
Aww.
And
Literally
both
thinking
of
the
you-
same thing.
Both of you are pushed a step forward, not of your own volition, into your goal.
We are on to. I believe you were the only one attack in advance, so I think it's just me to do just a whole bunch of unfair things.
God, here we go.
I believe.
About to ruin this beautiful moment we were having.
It's like, have you used that villain point yet, Hoop?
Wait, there was a villain point? Who did that? We gotta have
Yes,
words.
that
Holly.
was a hot second ago. That was
Who
Holly.
did it?
Holly did it?
Who
Oh,
did it?
Holly and I are gonna have
There,
words
but
after
there,
this.
there is a hero
I-
point though.
There is a
And a
hero point
plus
and there's a
one.
+1. I
Yeah.
happened to look at the screen the second Holly would deem that villain point, and I was smiling. That was instantly gone. Like I got to see the replay of that disappear instantly.
Everything's
We
fine.
have to Thunder and Gust. We have no choice.
We just gotta.
To Kim and Mayari,
Yep.
the two of you will need to mark 2 fatigue, and either can be pushed back 1 space or become impaired. If you're already impaired, you become stunned.
2 fatigue and pushed back 1 space.
Okay, so when you don't have fatigue anymore, you take conditions,
Start
right?
marking conditions.
What happens when you're full on
Just see what
conditions?
happens.
Bad things happen.
You die. Yeah.
So wait, what were our options again?
So you are taking 2 points of fatigue, no matter what,
Okay.
and you can
No
either be
matter what.
pushed back 1 or become impaired. If you're already impaired, you become stunned.
Okay. So I have only 2 conditions left. That said, I am also prepared, which means I don't have to mark 1 condition.
Oh,
Nice.
I will mark 1 condition, and it's between angry and insecure, and I think at this point she's going full on angry.
Yeah, join Kim in
and-
anger.
Yes, I think like holding Kim's hand, she's like, I'm not feeling that energy. And so I was impaired before. Do statuses go away? How do statuses work? In
You
that
would have
regard.
to have something that clears it.
Okay, that clears the status. How would one have cleared like an impaired?
Did you clear one when I gave that thing to you?
Bolster can clear a.
Okay. I see.
Which status did you clear when I gave you bolster?
I would have only had impaired, so I would have cleared that before.
Yeah, so you will just become impaired instead of stunned.
Impaired again, which
Thank
means I need to mark a
goodness.
fatigue or take a
Or-
-2 to all physical actions. Which I think at this point I cannot mark another thing, otherwise I am down. So I will take a -2 to all other actions. Or all physical actions. That's where I'm at. Very good, very good, very good. Kim, are you up? I swear to God, if you drop while you're holding my hand, I will freak the fuck.
Well,
oh no.
as
Don't you
this
look like that?
You
bolt of lightning
It's like,
hits the two of you, you just weather it. Hand in hand, the two of you are struck, and it pushes you back inches. But the two of you remain firm, and then you feel the grip on your hand loosen, and then hear a body just hit the ground.
Kim? I'm just immediately just on her and like trying to I'm full on Simba Mufasa moment. Like wake up, wake up. Wake up, this isn't real, this isn't real. We're so close, it's almost done.
It is right there. Kim, I question, but send it to you. I'll send it to you after this round so I can finish trying to kill all of your friends. We are going to just throw a good old-fashioned strike at Ember. You
Yep.
can mark 2 fatigue, mark a condition, or
I will mark a condition.
and that was
Guilty.
have 2 left. This is insane that it's round 4 and I still have 5 moves around.
Jesus Christ.
We are going to pressure, but I am actually going to give you an option, Mayari. You can either only choose to advance, or you cannot choose defense. You can either must choose seize a position, or cannot choose defend a maneuver at all. Choice is yours.
Okay, so wait, where are we in the round? Like,
We are in attack and
okay, so this is talking
So it'll
about
be
next
next
round.
round,
I would only be able to.
so basically you either must go for the objective or you cannot get any.
Oh.
I know I'm so close, but all the memories in my mind of a scared teenager wandering the Earth Kingdom wilderness alone and having Kim find her and take her in and teach her the ways to live and survive and be in community and have a family again. She won't move until she's gonna stay and try to do what she did with Ember. She can't move forward without trying to get Kim back up.
Not shoot and a maneuver. Okay. That brings us to evade and observe.
Hello, it's me.
Clear fatigue and roll with creativity or harmony.
Alright, I'm gonna use a hero point. I'm gonna use that hero point to
Thank you, Cass.
to reroll this.
Gonna get it. Thank you,
Uh,
Cass.
Thank you, Cass. Come on. Six. Can I also use the +1 or no?
If this is where you want to use the +1, by all means.
Use it. Use it, buddy.
So I'm gonna use commit again. I'm gonna use the +1 and I'm gonna commit again. There's another moment of Ember sort of like in his head, another memory pops up, and it's one time he met a stranger who also had blue fire, who taught him how to do a lightning thing, to do whatever with lightning. The stranger shot lightning at him, and he could tell that they were like similar to him, some sort of prodigy at fire bending, but they seemed lonely. And then he remembers when he first met Kim Mayari. I'm gonna shift my balance towards community again, which puts me at center.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Or
Get it, we have
probably
not
the
had
first
one-
time ever.
Beginning,
Let's
yeah, that's the very
go.
first time.
Oh my god, is this a moment of balance? Is
I was
this
like,
a-
I'm
I'm
waiting
gonna
for
ask,
it.
can I do my moment of I've had it for so long?
Absolutely.
So there's this Ember sort of just kind of like looks back at everybody. Everybody's passed him except for our new companion, which he doesn't know you. I'm sorry. So he looks back at all of his friends. There's this like tear that starts to fall down his eye. And he's like, I've made friends. Huh. And then the tear sort of sizzles away as the steam starts rising higher and producing more and more and more and more until his flames start to sprinkle all over him, gonna lick at his clothes, and the blue shifts to white as he turns into this like sort of blazing white mass that you can still see a mitten, and he starts walking closer.
I can
And
add. No one has used your free spirit point. I think as you become just this pure white flame, just moving forward, feel the ground kind of lift under you, and a much younger but still incredibly powerful Roku just glides up next to you, just making this kind of wave-like motion, and this burning hot lava just rises and just zips forward. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do? We're riding a wave of lava. You are white hot fire.
right to Kim. Now, my moment of balance says that I can do something no one ever has before to help or save my friends.
Yeah.
There is, as I push myself beyond my limits and do the impossible, I bend down and get on a knee, and even my eyes are almost like white flame as I look at you, Mayari. She'll be fine. She's our friend. And then he takes a hand and he puts it right over her heart, and he pushes this white flame into Kim's body. And it doesn't hurt. It's warm even. Fire brings life. It can destroy things, but it brings life too, from the ashes. She'll be like a phoenix.
That white flame sinks and grows until Mayari is pure white fire with two jets that burst out from each shoulder like wings. And him is gone. Not dead, because you know him can't die right now. And all that matters is what you know. Him is safe.
She's fine.
Thank you, my friend.
Do me a favor. Go to her.
Ember, I can save you. If you just let me, I can save you.
You already did. Faye,
Yeah.
I kind of look like an avatar now, don't I?
Hell yeah, you do.
It's been an honor, guys. Truly. And maybe in the next life we can be friends again. And then move forward to touch the heart.
Already there's a pull, this force that's just kind of been sitting on you, like a weight on your chest, lifts itself. That shadow reaches out right alongside Ember's reach. And outlining that white fire is just this very faint wave of shadow. And I think that's a great place for us to take a quick break, give everyone a chance to take a breath, get a drink, stretch your legs, and we'll come back in just a few with the second half of this game. See you soon. And welcome back. Where we left off, we'd reached our goal. We'd reached the rift that had torn itself in the center of this nightmare version of Republics. Ember, a true white blaze of fire, stands there defiantly against forces that none of you can really even comprehend. They're so old and so powerful, and yet your mortal selves just stood there and defied them. And in that flash, Ember is gone. Creatures gone. Avatars gone. All that's left is Mayari, Ian, and Faye. The three of you like to do.
I can't hear you.
Okay. Okay, I did it again. I'm gonna let you two have your time to collect your thoughts, and I'm gonna collect mine and try to figure out what the hell happened in my corner of observation. But I think you guys should catch up.
Okay. Faye is gonna run over to where Mayari is. Hey,
My... Hey,
you okay?
no.
Yeah. Same here.
You think they're both gone?
Well, I do a lot of science stuff. And we don't see them here. It doesn't mean they're gone. We can find them.
Yeah. I'm very tired.
I get that.
But- Faye, I'm sorry about Ember.
Hey. I'm sorry I wasn't there.
was the stupid... was the shadow thing, and I brought you all here, and I don't even know if we did anything, honestly.
Mayari. We all came here together. Don't blame yourself for that. We all had a choice. We all wanted to stand together because we love each other. We knew the risks. We knew that it could be dangerous. We've been in dangerous situations before. So, I want you to know everything all of us did. We chose to do that because we're a team.
Faye. She, looks Faye dead in the eyes. I just killed 2 of our team.
You didn't. You didn't kill them. We were here to fix the problem. I think Faye takes a quick look around at the lack now of the chaos swirling. I think we did a pretty good job.
All Mayari sees are the scorch marks that Ember and Kim would have left. Why are you all so positive? Why? Maybe you just need to admit that you're just wrong, Faye. You're just wrong. This is all wrong.
Mayari, I won't. Because to honor what you, what Kim, what Ember, what our friend Tien, what we've all put into this, even Zwok, I have to know that what we're doing is right. Because we've given up a lot. We've given up a lot for what we believe in, Mayari. I have to hold on to that. I don't need you to be positive. I'll be positive enough for both of us. But I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I'm here with you. Whatever you need, I'm here. If you want to look in there, if you want to look everywhere here, I will do that with you. Because I'm your friend. And I will always be here for you.
And she'll turn to Faye and at first, push Faye. Not, super hard or anything, but just, a push away. And then the hands kind of sink into the back of Faye's shirt. And they're still, trying to shake you away. But then she's also pulling closer. And is just buried in your shirt. Sobbing.
Yeah. Let it out. And Faye is gonna force his mouth muscles to stay smiling so that she doesn't hear as tears start to stream down his face too.
We'll keep looking. We'll keep looking and we'll never stop.
Yeah. We'll find them.
And I think Mayari will pull back. And if she catches the tears that Faye shed, she'll waterbend them from his face and form just like kind of this swirling pattern for a second that almost takes the shape into like the tiniest bit of a heart before it fades again and falls to the ground. I know you might have wanted to be with anyone in the group but me, but I'm glad to be here with you. Thank you.
It is my utmost honor and privilege to be here with you.
Also, there's that person who helped us out, which is really great, but I feel like is kind of awkwardly hovering over it, and I just, do you know what the vibe is there, or is...
Yeah, so that's Tien.
Okay.
Yeah, we met when I was seeing Die Off, and Tien, this is Mayari. You're gonna have to come closer.
I'm gonna.
Can't
Okay,
hear
I'm right.
you.
I'm
Come
I come
closer.
closer.
Yeah.
Quit telling people I'm dead.
Wait,
Whole new
you're
meaning
dead?
now. Yeah. Well, yes, actually.
Oh, I
am.
forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. You're dead. You're dead. Where do freshly dead people go?
That's
Is that too
a
personal?
bit. No, no.
Is that-
It's my circumstance is not the same as everyone else's, and I feel like the circumstance for your friends is rather similar in the unusual circumstance that we find ourselves in now. But I'll get to that. I'm Tien. I found your friend here, following a gut feeling of a disturbance, if you will, in the balance of things here on where we find ourselves. I heard you came through a rift in a sewer. I'm still a little bit uncertain about how that works, but you're here now, and that's really what we should focus on. I had my circumstances that brought me here to act as a guide, a force of protection, a semblance of balance. This place you find yourself in does not exactly abide by the rules of where you came from. So when you say you won't stop searching until you find them, and what Faye has said about science, meaning that just because you don't see them doesn't mean they aren't there, could be very true. Perhaps the push and pull, the tides come and go, the energy that was expended and received, maybe it hasn't gone far.
Promising. Do you know where we might start, or where new spirits or spirits in general are drawn? I mean, they were drawn. I'm gonna start rambling in a second, but
Okay. Take your time. You've been through a lot.
whatever way you can point us, I think we help.
The clues I feel are that are most helpful are here where it happened. Where they go, that's an uncertainty I'm not sure of. different people go different places for different reasons. Did they share anything in common? Any reason to be here besides, I assume, the task that has been completed now? But did they have a goal? A desire, a want, anything?
I don't know if I can speak for them specifically, but I feel the vibe I got was that we all wanted to save each other.
Then we should follow your gut feeling. Where do you think they would enjoy most? What brought them joy? What brought them happiness? To stay together, where do you think they would go to find you again?
The sewers!
Oh, god damn it. I swear to god, if we go back to the sewers, this is a fucking full circle. I can't.
That's where we met up. That's where we were able to sleep. That was our home base.
That's where we met the cat cock.
Yeah.
You slept in the sewers?
Yeah.
They were
It was
really
great.
nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Yep.
We'll
But
show
that-
you.
Okay. Then perhaps it's you two who should lead the way if you believe that's where we might start to find your friends. The only advice I really can give is just ignore fact and listen to what your heart tells you. Follow the feeling of your friends. Follow their calling. Their energy exists out there. It's no longer here and has to go somewhere, as is the balance of things.
Okay.
I might need a little help because I'm yeah.
I got you.
Hey, Hoop, can we use those spirit points to heal some fatigue here?
Three of you can take a moment, taking in what's left in the presence of the avatars. And to breathe deep, center yourself. I'm going to jump over to Ember.
Hmm.
Oh, hello.
After that flash, white light, thing dark. Then you see the very faint, flickering light that grows and see that it is a lantern. Continues to grow warmer, warmer, casting this golden glow over a very simple building. Table, cushion, all very plain, if a little old-fashioned. Scent of jasmine and ginseng hits you. Sound of a bell, very faintly, to a figure opening the door back of the room, coming out carrying this tray, very beautifully crafted teapot, sitting it on the ground. Friend, join me. Figure is quite a bit older, very white hair, long white beard.
Sure. I mean, I don't think I have anything better to do. What are we having?
Tea.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Or
Don't expect anything else.
rich liquid in cup for you.
Don't take it. Take a sip.
Traveling through life can be a demanding journey, friend. Sometimes a moment of respite is all one needs.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Who are you?
what burdens weigh upon your heart? Brings
You
you
can
to
answer it.
the
That's fine.
crossroad.
I was lost for a long time. And to be honest, I don't think I have any more burdens. I guess I hope they made it out okay.
Ah, burden of love.
Oh well, I wouldn't go that far.
Where you are.
I mean, yeah, I died for them, but that doesn't mean,
This figure does seem so familiar, but it's just hard to place it.
no, who are you for real though? Like, is this one of those things like, oh, you don't need to know?
I am a guide. Rising sun.
Okay. All right, so guide me? I guess you already started doing that, huh? I guess I do love them. Yeah. Faye has a Faye is Faye's annoying at times. I'm gonna be honest. I love him to death, but I don't think I'd change a thing about him. Mayari is I don't know what Mayari is. They have a sadness to them. I feel like lies underneath the surface at all times. And Kim is just too damn stubborn to admit when she's angry or sad.
Can help to have a different perspective on friends, family. Sometimes it's the view from the mountaintop. Offers the best perspective. Why do you think you're here?
I mean, well, I did just like burn up in a great blaze of wild white flame.
Dude.
But to be honest, I don't even know what here is. Is this heaven?
This is Ba Sing Se.
Oh, one of the places that has no war. Got it.
Just a tea shop, my friend.
Why did I come here and not the Fire Nation?
That very excellent question. Part of you feels that Fire Nation no longer
You know, I had more time with them. I think I'd spend more time being there for them. Like they were there for me.
Things that
Yeah.
stand tests of time. Love, friendship. Say if you've already accepted death.
I mean, I kind of died, you know? So, I guess that was going to be great. The best. A general.
What,
But now,
if I may pry, would this great general do?
General Ember Zilzaya
I
of the
like the
Fire
sound
Nation
of that.
Army, he would do all he can to make sure that everyone he cares about it, just everyone in general, don't have to experience hardship. And that they could only know the love that I've come to feel.
Perhaps they do. As long as we are here, let a game of Paisho.
I was never good at this, okay? My dad tried to teach me, but I'm more of
It is my favorite.
attack.
I'll teach you.
All right. What is this? What type of tea is this? And I'm drinking some more.
And um I think we're gonna hold off. Jumping back, three of you, and Ari. Hey, what you doing?
Heading back to the sewers on the spirit side. Yeah.
The
Very
spirit
synaptic.
sewers,
Yeah.
The spirit sewers.
as
It's-
opposed to the real sewers.
Very quiet. Not that deathly quiet I've experienced. Not that fiddled darkness. And anything waiting for you. It's quiet calm. It feels almost like this place is giving it.
I think in kind of feeling that vibe as I walk along in any places with kind of like, I don't know, I'm so sapped of energy, but I think with what I can do as I'm kind of limping along next to Faye, Mayari will take the like little bits of standing water here and there and just like try to swirl it in the air and I don't know, reinvigorate it and let it fall as rain. Just kind of like refreshing the earth before them.
Oh, that's beautiful. Faye is gonna feel inadequate and just like adjust a statue a little bit. Like this is what I can do.
You
Can
have
the bee duck
been
swim?
living so long with
Smack.
that shadow.
Yeah, Zwack.
Can Zwack swim?
Yeah, I would say so.
Let him cook.
Mayari,
Okay,
you've been
Zwack.
living so long with this shadow on you, this otherworldly entity that almost used like a puppet at times. Brought you here. It brought you all here. It might have killed two of your closest friends. And now it's just.
I feel like she would feel both a weight lifted, like when it came off her, that feeling of something rising and lightening, like when you get a nice haircut and chop off many layers. It just feels so good and airy. So I think there's a bit of that which becomes bitter, like in her mouth as she thinks about the cost of all that. And there's also a strange part of her that feels a little hollowness from the lack of the shadow friend, because at times Melgrith was a kind of companion or a kind of comfort when she felt like she needed it. And so I think there are those battling feelings inside Mayari as she moves forward and smiles at Faye as he straightens the statue and
You journey back down into the, as you would expect, an event. Finding it just left it. Pitch black. Nothing here.
damn.
Tien, I swear the one on the other side is way better.
I'm not sure how a sewer could be way better, regardless
Oh.
of where it is.
Hey,
There's
it's amazing.
nice
I'll
mattresses.
take your word for it. Nice
It's a good
mattresses.
bar.
Oh,
The drinks.
Is it- there are drinks in the sewer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you drinking the sewer water?
I don't think so.
You know, we didn't question it too deeply. Um,
Yeah,
at the
I
time, it
agree.
seemed like a good idea. Yeah.
I see. Well, if you find it comforting, then it is comforting. That's what I found. When I was in life, you know. You can't judge everything by its cover and whatnot, and if you enjoy living in the sewer and drinking possible sewer water, then by all means.
All right, I hear you say that, but I see in your face judgment.
Yeah.
No judgment, no judgment. It's just, it's hard to, I've been dead a long time, and it's hard to grasp the complexity of the new sewer systems.
It's
Mhm.
changed a lot,
Yeah,
I assure you.
I'm sure the sewer water is much cleaner now.
Probably.
And drinkable.
Yeah.
But home is home,
So-
right? Home is home.
Home is home, except they're not here. And this felt like felt like we'd open the door and be like, haha! They're having a
Unfortunately.
meal.
Things aren't always so easy. Let me ask you a question. When you both were coming to this place, coming back home, did it feel as though, like you said, you'd open the door and they'd be having a meal? Did it feel like they were still there? Like nothing had changed?
Not this one.
Yeah.
Maybe if we went back home to our home sewers, they'll be there.
But what if we leave and we can't ever get back? And they're
Ian got back in here.
that's
Again, very different circumstances.
Can you
okay.
like put a wedge in the door or something? Just for a minute.
Yeah. Is it
If you promise you won't change anything and that you're just going to look and come back, but I can't promise I can do it twice. So if you go and you come back, I can't promise I can help you across again.
Great.
okay?
Perfect.
Oh, okay. Is this perfect though? Because this feels like one way
I'm
ticket
sa-
there, one way ticket back here, maybe no ticket back after we get back.
Exactly.
Is that what it?
That's
Okay.
what you're. Yes, I'm no fortune teller, and again, I don't know how they opened their portal, but it sounds like they had no intention of bringing you back anyway.
Okay.
Hmm.
How are you feeling, Faye, about that?
I want to find them. And if we can only open it once, I wouldn't mind looking around a little bit longer. And then when we feel like we've gone everywhere, when we've shouted our vocal cords hoarse,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
then we can go back.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like a good plan to be. So we just find the highest building and demolish Republic City and scream from the rooftops.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
I do remind you. I said don't change anything.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. But if we just scream from the rooftops here, does that count as changing anything?
No, that's fine. Just don't demolish
Okay.
this Republic City that you're talking about.
Oh no,
Right.
I was
Please.
saying it's already demolished here. Not that we would demolish it more, but good to note.
Yeah.
Okay.
To expedite it, just give you two of you and a guide traverse through a spirit realm that is rapidly healing. And in any being, any living being like this place is, that needs to heal, needs to purge whatever it was that was making it anything
Wow.
that doesn't belong here.
So like us.
Two of you don't believe.
Oh god.
It would be very subtle at first, just this feeling like you're kind of walking through water. Like the air is just thick. And it would get more intense to the point where being here is starting to cause nausea and discomfort and almost probably not much longer you could without truly belonging.
Any last ditch plans, Faye?
So, yeah, you're gonna be here for a while, right?
Yes, I'm here forever. So
Okay. So clearly this place doesn't want us to be here anymore. I'm sure if Ember and Kim are here, the place wouldn't want them here either. So, if you in your forever time run into them, would you please send them our way?
Yes, Faye. I will absolutely, in my forever time, send your friends your way if I
Thank you.
encounter them. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You have a very unique way of describing things, and it's endearing.
I appreciate that. You too.
Thank you. I think.
Thanks you for seriously, thank you for your help.
You're welcome. It's my job.
Any last parting words of advice for us before we're booted out like a virus?
You and your friends have a connection and stronger than you might think. You may think it's already strong, but it extends much further than that, further than the bounds of the living and the spirit world combined. You'll find each other again if it's meant to be. And if it's not, it may be hard. You'll just have to learn, survive, and to live your life as best you can because you have to know it's what they would want. I can't promise you'll find them, and I can't promise you won't. But hope will be present regardless. Just remember that.
Thank you. I want to do something quick before we go, and I think if we're nearest to the sewers, Mayari would take some water and like use it to kind of like basically write in the dirt. But she's just like quick flashes and scratches, and at first she pauses, but she writes Kim and Ember and then pauses. And at first, before Tien had said those things, she had been thinking of writing "Come find us." But hearing those words, she scratches out, "We love you." And then turns to Faye and is like, "Okay, you ready?"
I'm ready.
A very small but powerful voice calling out to you all. Hey, do you all know how to wake up? I've been having this really weird dream and I'm ready to go home now. A tiny little girl, dark brown, almost black hair, just kind of like strolls down the street towards you. Almost like a little pot belly, kind of. Yeah, hi.
Hi,
Hello.
you're very small.
You're very big.
I just say this because you're the first very small person we've encountered. Faye, take it over. I can't.
Hello. This is Zwak. Zwak.
Why would I dream of walk?
If
Why
this is a
wouldn't you?
dream, we're all dreaming the same dream. We're about to get out of here. Do you want to come with us?
I'd like to wake up, yeah. I'm Cora.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Did I?
What?
I might have met an older. You know what? I'm gonna take a book from Genji. A note from Genji's
Genji?
book. Yeah. No, don't question it, Faye. We've got stuff to catch up on. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Little girl. Little Okay. We go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and if you're ready, then call on that little connection you have left to the physical world. Pull it like a string until it's so tight that it's ready to snap. Pulls just enough that it creates rift. And shove these 3 wayward spirits.
And it happens just like that. There's a pause at the little one, and she's just like, huh. Alright.
Staring at.
That's a weird vibe.
And then
You know, nothing in particular, just one day you'll find out.
and now oh, a little bit of time shenanigans. Because Kim finally wake up, would do so in surrounded by people, faces that you recognize. Maybe a few days after you did. Dawn is nowhere to be seen. No one knows where he left instructions that everything went to you. Your friends, her, Ari, they, nowhere to be seen. Days pass, pass, months pass. 2 years later, it reports that will have just appeared in the park. Park where you know everyone disappeared. What do you like to do?
I would like to begin preparing a feast.
Mm.
Faye and Mayari,
Yes.
2 of you have to rise as you are staring at the sun, as you are feeling air against your skin. 5.
Is the kid? Where's the kid? Is the kid here? Okay, did we lose the kid?
Oh no.
Oh god.
Yeah. Where's the child?
Don't put
I'm
this on
sure-
me. This is not my responsibility.
Kid rips a hole in time and space.
God from the spirit world, not my problem.
Okay. I'm gonna just hope we didn't die this kid and that she is where she needs to be, and that's good, right?
You said you knew her, right?
Well, I just in that I think I might have seen an older version of her the first time I went to Tenebris, and yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like yeah, you're right. If I saw an older version of her, then she has to have made it somewhere to grow up to be
Yeah.
that old version of her.
She had
Yes.
to have survived.
This is the logic. Good. Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
2 of
All
you
right.
hear someone clear their throat. Excuse me. Faye, very mousy looking individual, older gentleman. Very, very much the criminal-esque attire you would expect from a thief. It is nicely pressed, clean. Your presence has been requested. Please follow me.
All right, who are you?
I am no one important, I assure you.
Okay.
You're important.
Hey, if the person says they're not important, they might not be important. Just leave it.
Hey, I don't want this person. Look, you're important to me. You
All
came to
right.
find us. Please.
I appreciate that.
Who do you, who's requesting us? Clearly not you.
No, that would be my boss.
Okay.
Please, if you could just follow me.
All right. Are we? Okay, I'm guessing, Faye, by the smile on your face and the nodding of your head, that we are following this individual, wherever that
Oh,
might be. Okay.
I'm ready to rock.
All right, let's go. Does this place look a little different than before?
It does. Everything looks a little more developed. I mean, you were seeing more
Wow.
scenery. There's way more people.
Oh, whoa.
That glass factory that you had almost blown up is
Destroy-
gone.
Oh my gosh. A lot's
How-
changed.
Yeah. How long do you think this? How long do you think we were gone?
Felt like a few days, right?
Yeah, no more than.
Excuse me. I'm gonna ask our criminal-esque gentleman. Um, what year is it?
Hold on.
You're welcome, Chia.
This the year of our avatar.
You could have also been like, how long ago did Aang die?
That would have been much easier. Now he has to actually think about the timeline and how this all happened.
Deserved though. Make Hoop use his brain. Like, come on now.
True. Yeah.
This
This
is
is,
the villain point.
Yeah, this is the villain point.
157 AG.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well, left
Oh.
in 155.
Yeah. All right. I'm not panicking. This is not a state of panic or building
Yeah.
panic.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's totally fine to just lose 2 years of our life. Okay. Yeah.
Got a lot to catch up on, so again, addressing our criminal-esque guide. Can we go faster? Because we got a lot of stuff to do.
Of course, and just like starts speed walking down the street.
Yeah. Just I'm very much leaning on you heavily. Like I'll
Yeah,
limp hobble
yeah.
as we go. Okay.
Tim, what would the sewers look like? We've had 2 years with the criminal empire under your command.
First, I do want to say that you saying that this employee of mine that went to fetch my friends, who is in fact important,
Yes.
was well dressed, despite being clearly a criminal, is totally in line.
I figured.
Everything's just it's listen, I'm taking care of my people. We have good mattresses, we have good bedrooms, we have an amazing bar now. It's like a speakeasy down there. It smells nice.
It's cleaned up.
Yeah, it's staying a bit true to the classics, but
Mm-hmm.
cleaned up. That's how I run things.
And as your feast has been prepared, this ragtag hideout now made a true bastion for those that feel like they have nowhere else to go, those that are lost, public city, given a home. The door opens. See your henchmen, we'll call them, through, followed by very bewildered and maybe a little panicked Mayari. I would imagine smiling Faye.
I like to raise a toast. I'm gonna do something Kim never does and make it a point that she's standing out. And she will raise a glass and she will gesture to others.
Entire room of people all raising their glasses.
To the people who saved the world. Welcome home.
The
I'll
room
get
just
back.
bursts into cheer.
Squeeze Faye's arm, and then I'm just walking, like full on shoulder checking everyone's straight beeline toward Kim. Stop right before her. Thought. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you didn't want me to do anything stupid. And you went and did something really stupid.
But that is the thing. You didn't end up doing anything stupid, did you? I would have been fine. I would have never let anything happen to you. Even in death. Or not death. I still don't really know what happened.
I will never let you do anything stupid ever again. And she's gonna full on pull Kim into a hug.
Yeah, it's dude, biggest bear hug. I'm gonna pick you up.
Ooh.
A familiar figure here. Earthbender been hounding him past 2 years.
Your boyfriend's been a pain in my side. I want you to know that.
I still have a boyfriend that's been 2 years.
He follows in my steps as far as stubbornness goes. He stuck around. Of course he would.
I I'll look around. Do I see Zai anywhere?
He's kind of been just like holding back, just waiting, watching.
She's a little tentative, and she's kind of needing to like use tables and chairs and people as she goes to kind of balance herself. And she is going to do something she feels like she hasn't done in a while. But this is one of her moves. I forget. Oh, it's like chill down your spine or something as a move that she has. And she's going to change the temperature on the little bit of sweat that might be on Zai's like neck shoulder region and chill it as she approaches. And she's gonna go, "You waited 2 years?"
I guess you could call it that. Kept me waiting for 2 years.
Well, it's 2 days for me, or however long. So it was just, I think, 2 days ago then that we did this. I'll step forward and give Zai a kiss.
Like gingerly just, wrapping arms around your waist, picking you up, and absolutely.
Ugh, all of the people who had cheers in glasses, all of the liquid in it starts like bubbling up and just kind of like spurting in this weird little like fountain, like what's the Bellagio fountain?
Yeah.
Just fountain show.
Ab. On the other side, hey, if you were expecting someone to be here, they are not here.
That's fair. Faye, he's probably going to, well, he's going to go over to Kim and he'll just do like a quick, "Hey, I'll be right back."
2 years, Faye.
Hey, we had to make sure you weren't still in there. We tried to make sure.
I was gonna say a few more moments on top of that is nothing.
Oh, thank you. All right, I appreciate. Also, by the way, I'll have you know, our other friend over there, I was talking up your place. I was defending the sewers. Maybe someday she'll get to see how amazing it is down here. All right,
I hope so.
I'll be right back.
You better.
I promise. I'm gonna go out and just kind of meander a little bit. That's usually how I run into it.
I mean, you did leave at one specific point overlooking the city, where you said
Right.
something.
Yes. I imagine that Faye will have meandered for maybe too long. And then being like, "Wait a second." And Faye's gonna do something real quick.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna run back into the sewers. Kim, okay, you're rich, right?
Why?
I need a boat.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Um, and then I'm gonna go over to I'm gonna go like sight line of my Ari, and I'll do like a And then I'm going to run over. I'm going to find her. I'm going to find Jen.
I know you will.
And I imagine she's probably not very happy.
Yeah, would see her sitting there at that same overlook city. Had told her that loved her, and she's just kind of staring out. That one arm that always gave her trouble. That mechanical prosthetic arm. It is almost just like not quite pure silver. You can still see like little bronze rivets and gears and stuff under. It looks incredible.
Faye is going to try to be all cool and slowly sidle up and be like, hey, you waiting for someone?
There is a
Oh,
fist that lashes out and just slams into the side of your face.
Ugh.
As she should. As she should.
I don't know the whole story behind this, but it's good and right, and I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Yeah, you do.
I'm sorry.
I don't know where you've been, but glad you're back.
I'm glad to be back. Now, I'm going to go away on a trip. But this time, and I'm going to reach out a hand, I want you to come with me.
Damn right you do. You're not leaving me here again.
I know. I never will. Never again.
Asshole. She'll
Now,
lean over and put a hand lay her head on your.
the two of us have a mission. Should you choose to accept it.
Listening?
You know, we planned on a date. We planned to get to know each other.
Huh?
And I've been thinking, when it comes to the normal things, going to get tea, having a meal, we could do that, but that's not really me, you know?
I figured. Yeah.
Yeah. So instead, I'm gonna let you in on what I would normally be doing. We're gonna find my friend who might be dead, but I don't think he is.
Don't know what that means, but I'm in. And I think she'd probably not let you get up. Probably just sit there and chat for a little.
Great. Faye will just regale her with everything that we had done and um, really, really emphasize how similar Ember's like glowing white fire was to a certain state of being that legendary heroes throughout the land have had throughout history.
She'd take all of it with absolutely a grain of salt, but would still be there for. And that brings us to one. Ember. How many games of I show that you're down now?
It's 150.
But you're getting better. You're getting better.
I've never been one for strategy. I'm more of a brawler, you see. That's what I do. And I just go in and set stuff ablaze. It's a good time.
Yes. Leap, or you think got you far.
Yeah.
Right now, we'll finally get up, stretch, gesture back toward. Time for you to go. As always, everything. Where you go next is you dictate your journey. Not your rank, father. Ready? Walk through that door. Take away.
Oh, it's kind of scary, isn't it? Into the unknown, as they say. Yeah, as I stand up.
All of the most important decisions of our life.
You never told me who you were. You seem like familiar, but I can't quite put a finger on it.
My
I
time was a
guess
little before yours.
Grandpa?
I'd have known your grandfather.
Alright. Well, thanks, guide, team dude, by show.
Call me Iroh.
Does that ring a bell?
Absolutely, it does.
It's 100% that meme. You're the dragon.
I
Oh
have not been the dragon for a very.
no. You're great. Yeah, no, studied you. Oh, that's wild.
I drink tea, play pie. Occasionally, I welcome lost traveler.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long it's been since I've been here, but like, the Fire Lord's doing good. He's doing real good. He's doing a lot of good stuff.
Good.
I think I know where I'm gonna go. All right. Hope they got dinner waiting for me.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
I do.
And then I walk through the door.
Hey. Set out on
Yo,
your boat. Where you headed?
everywhere. Basically, step by step, it's just like whatever the nearest town is, it's going to be the same thing, the same process that he went through with Mayari to check for Kim and Ember. It's just like, you find the tall places, you shout to the heavens, you knock on doors, you ask if Ember's there. Which reminiscent, when we ran from the glass factory, when he was looking for Ember, knock on door. Hey, is Ember here? Same thing. Whole process.
You'd travel for a while. Travel for. I mean, is there a limit time that you would travel, or
I would say that when he starts, it's just a matter of like he'll always be sending letters, sending correspondence. When we reach the technology, I'll be sending telegrams to be like, no Ember in this port, no Ember in that place. Um, until like I imagine eventually there'd be a time where he would start to miss Kim and Mayari, and so he'd probably go back after like maybe 4 or 5 months.
spend a couple months traveling the sea, asking around, finding nothing, turning home, friends and loved ones that eagerly embrace you with open arms, that welcome you? Would you ever give up the idea?
No. Ember, the Avatar, he's always going to come back. Come on.
Then months would pass, years would pass. Ember, are you going home?
Yeah,
One day,
it is home.
after all you've set up life here, settled in, Republic City has become. See a figure stroll through the door. That Fire Nation military attire, looking as proud and as powerful as the day you last saw him. Ember.
What's up, everybody? I'm back. No welcome, man. Okay, thought there'd be a party at least.
I knew you were dead.
All right.
He's just gonna watch.
So like, how cool did I look though, for real? Like,
That
how
was
was it?
sick.
Yeah, I know it was amazing. I never felt so powerful. You know, it was once said that only once every 100 years of firebender could experience that type of power, but I did it in a by myself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think the first time I saw you, I didn't know it was you, but I saw you get struck by lightning. And the last time I saw you, you you were essentially the lightning.
Yep. Yeah. Is did Kim make it?
Ayari will kind of glance back to where she knows Kim is.
I'm preparing a plate of snacks. I don't have anything. I didn't get a warning this time, so I don't have time to set up a big feast. The least I can do is get you a nice drink and some good snacks.
I think he just sees you and he just kind of like sighs. Good. Hey, How you doing?
I'm just gonna walk up, plate and cup, set it aside, and I'm just gonna give him the biggest hug ever. Bigger than Mayari, I am also going to attempt to pick up this kid.
You probably can. Yeah. He hugs you back, and I think he actually does start crying.
Feels like a group hug time.
Yeah,
Bring
Swarm.
it.
we all get in there.
This is tight. You know, I played Pie Show with Iroh.
What?
No kidding.
Whoa.
Yeah. 150 games, never beat him.
Hmm.
Came close
That's,
once.
Yeah,
though.
the dude's a master. Yeah, of course you're never gonna beat him.
Yeah, I think I got pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody
Beat
else, I think I
150
could
games.
take.
We can certainly see.
Game of Pie Show.
Ember, as you are embraced by numerous people all coming in to hug you after. Honestly, for you, it feels like maybe it's been a couple hours. Them, years have. I think.
So,
What?
I'm just gonna just goes. So, how long's it been? How long's it been?
Been
Well,
4 years since Faye and Ari came.
All right. So
Oh
it's
my gosh.
my
9, 60, 61, 61? 161?
yeah,
Avatar Korra
61.
has been found. An individual that you have met, Mayari, that Faye you have met, is now currently being trained as the next Avatar. Somewhere
The
off
kid's alive!
in
Yes.
the Water
Thank
Tribes.
goodness.
Wow, that's a long time. Okay.
I do want to remind everyone that because of how time works, Kim is now 30. Emperor should still be like 19 or 20, and the other should be
He
like
was 21
mid
then.
20s right now.
Yeah, I think you might be the
Oh.
youngest of us now. I'm 24 now.
We doing that
That's
post
30.
snap logic.
Yeah.
Snap, where everybody's got to go back to high school now.
Oh no.
And I think
Go back to school, Ember. You got to go. Sorry.
with that, camera pans up to a bustling Republic city. Pans out. Bring game Avatar Legends. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to my amazing cast for telling this amazing story. And obviously everyone that came out to watch us, support us. Thank you so much. I do want to go around, let everyone tell you who they are, what you're feeling, if you want to plug something that you're doing on the internet, by all means. We'll go the same order we did intros. So first up, our chronically ill waterbender, Caitlin.
Hey everybody, I'm Caitlin. I played Mayari Besho. Gosh, what a journey. I'm just so thankful to have been on it with all of you. I'm having lots of feelings right now. Oh my god, I'm starting to cry. It's fine. It has been an honor, so thank you all. You will hopefully find me more here on some other games once my schedule frees up some more, which will be great. But if you happen to be in New York City and you are free on February 15th, my mashup musical of Sweetie Todd and Waitress is going up as a concert.
Whoa.
So come
Ooh.
check it out. We've been working hard on it, and it is a great little bop. So if you want to hear songs like "Pretty Little Meat Pies" and other such things, come on by, check it out. That's me. Yeah.
That brings us over to Matt, our ever
Hey, y'all.
optimist.
Yeah. Yeah. If you believe, you can achieve.
Hey.
My name is Matt. I've been Faye. This has been such a joy. Thank y'all so much for having me. You can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss these characters. I'm gonna miss this game. Thank y'all for playing with me.
And I mean, to say that this was a full arc for Ember, from someone that exploded and almost destroyed a glass factory to being lost to making that sacrifice at the end, beautiful. Over to Xtel.
Hello, everybody. That's me. You can find me anywhere at Extra the King. Not on Facebook. If you find me there, it's not me. I promise you. This game is amazing. Everybody here is amazing. I hope that I can play with you all again one day, and um, this is just fantastic. I run games on Start Playing Games. You can hire me to do that. Vampire Cipher is what I usually do. You can catch me. I'm a crew member, staff at Altered Echo Archives. So you can catch me there every other Sunday on Empyrean Rising. I play another wild fighty boy. So so Jax is his name. It's a great time. And I may or may not rewatch this series because I was in it, but I want to live it again. You know what I mean? It's a good time. Yeah. Thanks for having me, and thank you all for playing with me. This is great.
And bringing in a character literally last minute. Literally as we were showing up to do our tech call.
Mike check.
Bringing in a character you already had, thankfully. But Elsie.
I was gonna let Nicole go first before me because y'all, I didn't know this was the end. Like I okay.
None of us knew.
But
I
I
if it helps, I might have an idea for a cathartic wrap up.
well, I am honored to have helped you guys through your experience in the spirit world by playing Tian. She is the light of my life and is a hyperfixation of mine since the last episode of my own home game of Avatar. And I'm glad she could help you guys out because she sure isn't helping herself out in that. So it's a time. But we don't have time to unpack all that right now, as what's his face says. I don't know. Anyways, where can you find me? Here, usually. Tomorrow, today, I guess, on Speakeasy Conspiracy over on Singularity, and mainly here on Lancer, as everybody knows. I'm just a little Lancer girly. I'm not going to go through my whole schedule right now because I don't want to distract from the feels, and I really want to pass it over to Nicole because honestly, you guys are amazing. I joined this cast today, as Hoop said, for this session, and I literally teared up like at least 5 times that I just met y'all and your characters and this plot line. And if that speaks alone for how good the series is, I don't know what else would. So take it away.
Our crime boss, our syndicate leader. I mean, I don't know if we can say team leader, but certainly leader of an entire faction of over to you.
Hi, I'm McCole. I had the wonderful, chaotic pleasure of playing Kim Tomo. Earthbender, wilderness hermit, trader turned crime lord. It has not hit me yet that this was the end. I probably will when I try to go to sleep in a few hours, and that's gonna be fun. But this was fantastic. Every single time I even thought about this campaign, it made me so happy. It also made me very sad because I knew eventually it would end. Eventually, there would be no more story. But hopefully, maybe we get a season 2. Aside from that, I am an independent artist. I already have a lot that's going to go on this year in terms of vendoring or boothing at events. The soonest of which happens in 22 days. It's a small little convention that's going to be at the college I went to. So if you're somewhere in Southwest Kansas area, come meet me. Yeah. If not, I am always online, even if I don't post. Twitter is probably the best way to get a hold of me. At Itono Studio, I'm hoping I could reopen up my own website, which will include hopefully a message board and other fun little things. At Itono Studio, that is AETERNO Studio. I look forward to getting to see you all.
And of course, just leaves me. I have been Andrew, your storyteller for tonight's game. I don't have words. I This was a few episodes shorter than what I had planned initially because I had things planned like some pro bending games and some more shenanigans throughout the city. But we saw that there was a bait and there was a hook and there was a plot, and this crew just sprinted forward. But it was an amazing story, and like I said, I have ideas. We'll talk about it. But yeah, that's all we got. I had an absolute blast tonight. All the feels. I got to have the big boss fight that I have been planning for too long, which I may have helped cast with the boss mechanics. Uh, you know, it is what it is.
Mm-mm. No
Good
apologies.
lord. Anyone got an
and a
idea
quick
of how to raid?
Hold on,
just a quick. I was just gonna say, just a quick shout out to Winter who played Die, who wasn't able to join us for the last couple
Yes,
episodes
Winter.
here,
I,
but
who broke our hearts so many times. We love you.
Yeah.
Right in the feels, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my good friend Yoshi, who was a guest NPC as an NPC in one of our Lancer games, is live. So why don't we go?
Nice.
Yeah.
And I
Thanks,
guess
everybody.
with that, as always, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.